Good evening, everyone. It's Schmuel Talk, hitting the old mute button. And where are we? There we are. Cool. All right. Had to switch mics tonight. And I'm all askew. My hat is off. Everything's off. But I am here. I am good. I hope you guys got to see me earlier today with Mr. Pat Dixon. That was great. Lots of fun. And no plans for tonight. I thought we'd just come on and talk. No, my guest bailed. So here we are. Da-da-da. All right, cool. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat and say hello and welcome everybody. MGDMG082, Skull, Connor, 1234, evening everyone. Peanut Butter 66, challenging the Duke Buckman. Am I on against the Buckmans? The Buckmans. I am the Buckmans. Am I on against the Duke? Genta Loves. Hey, Genta. Hey, Schmuel. And there's Drunken Donuts. This is hilarious. Not Victoria. I saw you sans chapeau. Yes, I was doing the sans chapeau with Dixon. The deal is at night. I have the light and it glows off my head. So I swear to God. Hold on, guys. You ready? Ray DeVito, I'm on the air. So what's up? All right, I'll call you after I get off, okay? I'm sorry, I got really backed up today. All right, bye. Ray is not happy. He does not like when I do that. Thank you, Mikey Goofs. Garrett is a hack. The Buck Maniacs are pushing hard to get you on MLC. Don't have any desire to go on MLC, Garrett, but thank you. Honestly, how old are you? Your life is gonna burn down. Your wife is going to get exhausted by this nonsense. I don't know what nonsense you're referring to. And fucking weirdo Ray. Yeah, I have to be honest. Ray's called me 4 times in the last 24 hours. And I keep saying that I'm going to call him back, but I just keep getting busy. So there's just like not a lot that I can do with that. So that's the deal. But I hope Ray's doing well. I know he's been a bit annoyed because he's been ratted out in he was in the Dabbleverse Elite chat, which was apparently a Twitter chat for certain streamers and stuff like that. And then somebody got invited, and then they invited a bunch of other people, and then Stevie Lou, there's a fake Ray DeVito, the fake Ray DeVito kept saying shit about Kevin Brennan, and then Stevie would post them as if they're doing, because Stevie's Kevin's little rat. So what are we supposed to do there? It's okay. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're a smart man. All right. Whatever you say, bud. And it's all right. So we got that part done. And I know I'm supposed to do all this stuff before I go on the air. And I tried, but I'm like fitting things in, and there we go. And easy 1, 2, 3. I'm with you on this. I just I guess it's just that thing of, there are guys that like they can't do anything, like they don't have any accomplishments of their own. So it's like, oh, let me just destroy other people's shit, like fuck up other people's stuff. I know he does it with me all the time, and I guess he does it with Ray, but I think he may get KB points for it, right? Like KB's probably like, ooh, or he thinks he's getting KB points for it. I would imagine that KB thinks he's ridiculous, but he needs them as security. So there we go. All right. And I'm sorry about doing that. On to more important issues. J. Johnny, thank you for smashing the likes. We will get there. Hopefully, things will build in the next little while. And I am going to pull up something I thought I might. Oh, look. Tommy Jordan's trying to big time me. So let's see what Tommy's up to. Cool. I can't say anything because we've got 14 viewers and he's got 17. So I can't make fun. I can't make fun of him. Mikey Goofs, someone get me a gifted Memby. It's $1.99, man. And do what I did yesterday. So I went to Taco Bell yesterday, chicken cantina bowl. But I went to Taco Bell, and Taco Bell, when you pre-order, but when you get there to pick up, you're in line with everybody else. So I just had to sit there in the drive-through line, and it's bored. So I picked up my phone and I unsubscribed. I'm going to be making crinkles, people. I unsubscribed from a bunch of YouTube channels that I haven't watched in forever. And I deleted, I canceled a couple of memberships that I was paying for of shows that I haven't watched in forever. So there you go, Mikey. You do that, and then that'll open yourself up to be able to afford a Schmuel Buckman membership. Now, I don't want you canceling anybody and saying that I said to do it. I'm just saying that, if there's stuff you're not watching and you're not doing, then that might be not a bad thing. Right. Okay. Victoria, yes. I 100% agree. Okay, his glasses are making me nuts. I 100% agree. It is Taco Hell because it's a shit system. At least, and the truth is, I don't really go to fast food restaurants very often, so I don't notice it. But I was sent to McDonald's the other day, did an app order, and when you go there, they have 3 drive-through lanes or something. So it was really cool. I'm sorry I'm making noise. I need to find my can opener, which is really my bottle opener. I got it. So I thought it might be fun to review myself, and I think we're going to do that. We're going to pull up the Aussie guy from yesterday, and we're going to see what those guys had to say about me. We'll get into that in a little bit. The final boss, Euphoria is a psyop. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot paw. All right. So anybody that's been here knows that Unbanned Josh Denny fan has been trying to get me to watch Euphoria. And I don't know, he wants to do stuff on here and blah, blah, blah. I tried watching it the other night. The very first episode of the very first thing. And I couldn't get through it. It just, it was not good. I'm sorry, Victoria. I had said that. Cantina chicken bowl. That's the answer to the Taco Bell. And I got the missus a chicken cantina bowl sans sour cream. So I hope that answers your question. So your Taco Bell question is answered. And it's funny because they feel like they're smaller, but they're only like 500 and 540 or 590 calories or whatever. And so, yeah, that's the deal. And 100% peasant food. Well aware of it. Don't usually eat at fast food restaurants, but dummy Schmuel decided that he was going to install his own electrical outlet outside. It's a big 50 something thing. So it wound up being a goddamn nightmare, pulling the wire, and I have not gotten through there. So let's just see if you're lying to me, because if you are, oh, this is going to be fun. You guys ready? Let's do this. I think this is going to be hilarious. Hilarious, they say. Hilarious. Let's give it a shot. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Let's watch Kevin Brennan snipe Schmuel Buckman, because, you know, whoa, what did I do? I hit the wrong button. That's what everybody wants. Hit the wrong, there we go. All right. Let's crank up. This is why, so Kevin Brennan, I hear, is going to back out of Rodney's. He's like a real complete miserable prick. So he's going to shit on Ray. I mean, that's his big thing. And the guy's going to appear with Chad and Barry Ribs. I mean, come on. You think he could do better than that, right? I mean, the man's been a comedian forever. Why don't he and Bob just do a show? Maybe get some, you know, local New York club comic to also do stuff. That would be great. That would be a great show. But here we're going to have Chad. We're going to have Barry Ribs. I mean, come on. It's totally got to stink, right? But in any event, normally I don't do this, but tonight is fun. We'll watch a little bit of Dopey Kevin and see, because apparently it's weird that you'd be in the business for, I don't know, what, 40 years and you don't have your own content. Like, you can't develop anything. So your whole act is, oh, I'm going on with, I'm gonna snipe Schmuel Bachman and he sucks, you know? So I'm gonna make you guys watch the guy who sucks, but I'm gonna make it good. Anyway, that's the deal. Why is Kevin's face all red and scarred up? He falls, somebody beat him up. What happened? Anybody got any ideas? In any event, sadly, Kevin's fucking boring, and I can't force us to watch this stuff. And I notice on his snipe stream he keeps backing up because he doesn't want to hear about, you know, what a pain in the ass he is. Where's everybody's money? I want to know, where's the money? Who's making the money? So, oh yeah, Kevin, you got your little rat Stevie Lowe, right? Got to rat everybody out. Is that like for you? Do you order him to do that, or is that just something that he does on his own? Because it's obviously for you, because he doesn't have anything on his own, right? I mean, he opened his cabinet and got out some Pepperidge Farm. That was fucking stimulating. We all loved that. So there we go. All right. I am playing Kevin Brennan and not to you guys. So let's pull that down and go back to where we were. You know, it'd be really funny. I wouldn't do it, but it would be hilarious if I fucking struck him right now, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that just be really funny? And I notice he's going back and keeps playing the things over. So Moon Crickets, you're so funny. You poor guy. I've never met a guy who stop sniping. I never met a guy who whines over $2 so much. I mean, seriously, dude. Let's go. Oh, look at this. Crumbum. Schmuel has a clit neck. He's really funny, right? Funny. So there we go. It's transformative. He's commenting on what you're saying. Well, that may be, right? But transformative is a defense. It's not an offense, right? Transformative is your defense to doing to a copyright violation. So but look, let's be honest. The guy could really do his own shit, but instead he's got to do. What he does is essentially the same show that Granny does. He just snipes other people's stuff and he talks about it. He riffs on it, and they're both about as funny. So, what can I do? What can I say? In any event, I hope I get to meet him in Hoboken. We can go to Bagels or whatever. There's an old bar they converted into a bagel place. It's pretty damn cool. So there we go. Buck is especially ornery. No, I'm not. I just was laughing that I got noticed that Kevin was sniping. And the Kinky Loco celebrating 3 months of membership. Strike! I know, but I look, it would be funny if I didn't think it would fuck with him. I don't really know enough about it, but I would strike him and then take it down, but just strike him to fuck with him. But I don't know if that's good. I don't know how that affects things, and I don't want to mess up the man's channel. So that's the deal. All right. All right. We're pulling up this other thing. Another victory for Buck. Yeah, right. And Brock says hi to Genta. All right. Let's close this piece of shit. Kevin Brennan. Get the hell out of here. Wasting everybody's goddamn time. The thing about Kevin that I just find so interesting is he really is probably most likely the single most talented person in the Dabbleverse, and it's he could do so much more, and it just gets tiring because it's the same shit day in and day out. And but he's on with the buddy Bob Levy. All right, so we're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna pull up. Hopefully, it's up here. Yes, it is, and I will get to that part. And then we'll talk about, we're going to do that. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to talk a little bit about the Aussie guy and NJ Ranger and those guys. Once we get to the right timestamp here, giveth me a second, because I know you don't want to, nobody wants to watch Steel Toe, right? All right. Now, let's, all right. So we got that. So we're gonna do that stuff, but first we got to talk about Joey C. So we had Joey C. yesterday on with Bob Levy and I, and Joey is still running for president, still convinced he's running for president, and he's running. I'm going to say, I think bottom line is he thinks it's going to get him respect. He thinks getting on the Florida ballot is going to make his family proud of him. Now, everybody else knows that that's ridiculous. We also know that he has no fucking idea what he's doing. So we have now given Joey C. a assignment. We've asked him to go find one problem in his neighborhood, and he's going to develop a solution for that, because we need to get one thing. All right. Crumbum is going back to Tojo. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. So there we go. The sing-along, all right, segue move is the pits. I don't know what that means. There's a lot of shit that's the pits. I watched myself. I've been avoiding that. I watched myself the other day from one of the streams that I did the other night, and actually put it up for people to re-listen to as verbal crutches. because it was one verbal crutch after another. There was a shit ton of ums and ahs and whatnot. It really sucked. So, going to try to be tightening it up here. Let's just say Cigarette Jones celebrates 6 months of membership. Set our chatters free. Unban Ava, unban Chow. Cool, man. We need more signs in the hood. So can be like the chat can be like the Berkeley of the Dabbleverse, because neither one of those things are happening. I had to say, I was really like, I felt bad. I really felt bad for Chow the other day. He heard that the final boss was going to Rodney's, and final boss announces he's going to Rodney's, and within hours, Chow is like, "I'm going to Rodney's," or more like this. Yeah, man, I'm going to be going to Rodney's too. Yeah, it's like a thing, man. I got, and it's pathetic. So I guess that Chow, I don't know, man. I guess he's got nothing or whatever, and so the final boss is the person that annoys him the most. Does he think final boss is like gonna move and take over the Dabbleverse and leave him and Mir sitting in the back? I don't know, but I thought it was pretty goddamn funny. And the final boss, he's going to give me a wedgie and a swirly. Yeah, right. He's not going to do anything. First of all, if he showed up in public, like at an actual event, we'd all find out he's wearing a wig. So that's not going to happen. Secondly, he said a lot of stuff to a lot of people, so I'm sure he's worried. It would never happen, but I'm sure he's worried that there might be an altercation of some sort. Unless possibly he could get Waddling Dan to come with him to provide protection. But I don't think Waddling Dan goes out in public. Well, not in our public anyway. Because if he was there and he was at the event, and particularly if he had a good time, it would ruin his whole gimmick of telling us what we're going to do. And what we're supposed to do. The Big Hurt's wife. Good evening, Penny. Welcome. So there we go. Yes. A wet willy. Watch out for chows with wet fingers running for your ear. And that's it. TFB, you don't need security because I think you can probably take care of yourself. And if you can't, security comes with your buddies with Tojo. Tojo is a fucking beast. They say he's fat. They say he's a lot of things. But he's not. He's a pretty muscular fucking guy. So we've been doing it. Echo Pineapple. Dan isn't here to have fun. That's probably true. And I would enjoy it. Mikey Goofs, will you shake Chow's hand, Buckman? I think Chow has to shake mine. I think that's what we got to do. I'm totally not big on settling beefs without a conversation first. So I'm not shaking anybody's hand until after we talk. So there we go. I give Tojo credit. Tojo is he's doing his thing, and I like it. I think he's a ballsy motherfucker, and I enjoy that. So all right, Eccles, say it ain't so. Biggest British breakup since the Beatles. You and Rochi. It's pretty big. It's pretty big in our universe, particularly since we got so used to these guys doing it. And let's just see here. So I'm getting asked about the stream with Joey. I think it was members only. So and there was no fight. It was very calm, very move existing. Oh, right. Stevie Lou. Steve's, the man is the easiest person in the world. So Stevie Lou sends me a DM. That was the real Ray in the chat room. In the chat, you moron. There is no fake Ray. Well, thank you, Stevie Lou. Thank you for being suckered in and biting away at what I said. But Jesus Christ. But he did look, man, he ratted out Ray. He's like a pussy. And I'm going to assume that if Stevie's in here, he's in here with the usual alt account that he's not on there, that he doesn't use. And I sent the pineapple the link if he'd like to join. But let us know. I don't know what the deal is. He might be late. It might be late in Britain. I'm talking about that. Schmuel, any idea what's going on with Melton? Is he okay? All I know is he fucked up his back, and it was getting worse and worse. And then doing him, what do you call it? He was doing Hackamania, which wasn't advised, exacerbated the problem. So that's all I know. Now, look, for all I know, he could be dead and bombed and buried a week ago, and nobody would tell me. But that's all that I know about that. So there you go. Gentle Love, who cares? Oh, we need somebody to arrange Hackamania for, Gentle. That's what we keep melting around for. I don't, it's interesting because I don't know what he's going to do. I guess he'll move on, but Steel Toe was such a gold mine for him, and the whole Steel Toe thing is so dead now. Like, I don't know what he's going to move on to. So I think that's going to be interesting to find out. But we'll know. He did Hackamania against medical advice. That's brave stuff. The dude was in pain, man, and talked to him, and he really did try to smile and stuff, but it wasn't bullshit. His back, he was definitely fucked up. Mighty Bob 1. Sounds like the doctor's note was required and valid. There was never an issue about the doctor's note being required and or valid. And, stupid people always say stupid things. The issue with a doctor's note was that Steel Toe's attorney thought, I don't know whether he actually claimed it or not, but he could not locate Dr. Steve's name on the name of the note or something. That Dr. Steve was a doctor at that particular place, and so he claimed that Melton had fraudulently submitted a doctor's note, a fake doctor's note, if you will. So it's not really that big of an issue. It's a legit doctor's note, but I think once again it's Steel Toe. It's the Minnesota justice system sounds uber fucked up, man. It's just like an HRO taking over a year, like not getting hearings, just everything that has gone on with Steel Toe, with Ricada, with all the stuff, makes me glad that I am not subject to the Minnesota legal system. So we can start there. Let's just see. I think he was heavily medicated. Must have been in a lot of pain. Yeah, I don't know. When I talked to him at Hackamania, he was lucid and, like himself, but he was in pain. Maybe with a little extra more miserability, if you can say that. He was a little bit more miserable than usual. So, and a little short, but he tried to put on a good face through the event. And so there was that. All right, let's pop into this other little thing that I wanted to talk about. Slowly but surely, if you watch the wall behind me, the creepiness will continue and come. Quick question. Is Stuttering John really leaving? Is that what anybody said? Young Bubs, you can't judge someone's pain. You can. Look, you can't really, but when you know somebody, like, and you've interacted with them over time, even in business, right? You can tell whether somebody's in pain. I mean, I may not be able to tell the levels of it, and different people may have different tolerances, but you can tell if they're in pain, or, for argument's sake, if they're faking it. But I caught him in a surprise moment and kind of scared the shit out of him a little bit. And his first reaction was to scream in pain. So, and I've been there, so we'll go with that. All right. Okay. I keep saying all right. Okay. So Stuttering John, I guess, is leaving. I have no idea what that's about. And good for him. I mean, I hope he leaves and, maybe go visit that place Rob Saul was at. But I doubt that's going to happen. And he will be back. I mean, the dude literally has no money, but I think he might be going out of sight, out of mind. There's some indication that the Cumia lawsuit threat may be very real. And I think he wants to avoid that. And maybe if he goes away, he's hoping that will also go away. I'm also understanding that the Schmuel stuff with John may also be legitimate. So let's see what happens after this lawsuit that John's filed has ended. I would think that normally in a lawsuit like this, you could just withdraw it, and walk away. But the deal is he's got this slap motion pending. So he can't just walk away. He definitely is going to owe lawyers money. And the way we've talked about this before, the way the slap motion works when it's filed is you can't just withdraw and get the case dismissed and not be on the hook. You can withdraw, you can get the case dismissed, but the slap motion still stays, right? So I don't know whether a judge hears it or not, but normally what would happen in these things is that the judge would say that the case is subject to a slap. So if at the end, if John wins, perfect, nothing happens. And if he loses, he has to pay. But New York State has their law set up so that big people don't file against little people just trying to get them to shut up, right? Like the threat of bankrupting you is what they're trying to avoid. So the slap motion has to get heard, whether or not the case goes forward, except that the defense could withdraw the slap motion. So my prediction is there will be a settlement. They probably won't get any money from John, but it's going to be, what do they call it? Non-monetary damages. I expect John to have to do something. I have no inside information, no reason. I'm just an idiot. Uh, but I think that's where this is going to go. And hopefully that will be the case. All right. Now, I keep saying all right. And then I do the, there you go. There you go. I noticed I was doing a lot of that the other night. Pretty damn gross. So let's move into here. Hang on. I just want to see something. Do, 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 do. It's happening again, which is for some reason on EV and it's not me. The streams stop, the chats stop flowing through. So the last chat I'm seeing up here is from 3 minutes ago, and there are chats that are much later than that down here. So let's just go. I'm gonna refresh, which will cause a problem. Can I help to cheer you? Ooh, Tommy. Tommy. I think we're back. Sorry about that, kids. It's always May. Mouth agape in silence, Buckman. Yep, that's May. Letting the flies fly in. There we go. But, look, it's what makes me me. All right, there we go. Good now. Thanks. All right. Let's take a look at some of the goings on, and our guest, like I said, my guest bailed, so you got to put up with me for a little bit, and I could send the link out to people, but I'll tell you what, I will see if he's awake, but all right. I sent the link is out. All right, that's cool. Nothing worse than when you prepare a whole bunch of shit and then this fucking happens. All right, back that out a little bit. Yeah. All right. I want to be able to see the shadow. I like the Schmuel guy. Send links. I know you guys don't like me. Levy's on MLC. At least he was a few minutes ago. Yeah. I think he was there. So let's just say, yeah, he's there. So we're never going to pull him away from there. That's one thing that's for sure. All right. So I got that, and then I want to just see over here. Screen is white. Do you guys? I don't know if any of you guys are interested in this, and any of you guys into that? Yeah. Watch this. $2 Dan. Hey Buck, why weren't you at Hackamania? P. Dixon. It's comedy, Dan. Comedy. It was a joke. I know that escapes you. I know that funny things are beyond you and your ability to understand. But yes, it was a joke. We had fun. So there you go. And hey, fuck you, Schmuel. I like you. Like you too, James. All right. Gentle Loves, KB, help us, Schmuel. I don't really need it. I just need to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. So here we go. So let's wrap up some shit from the other day. I don't know if you saw it, but Saturday night, I guess it was Saturday night. Saturday night we did a stream, and then I went over to Clown Town and was met by the wonderful and charming Crumbum. And so Crumbum and I, when I first started streaming, Sarah couldn't do it as much, and I got Crumbum, and he was, how do I say, sober at the time, and it was okay, but the streams weren't really going anywhere, and there were and it wasn't, I really didn't want a partner at the time, and I was doing some other stuff, so I left him. I didn't invite him, right? Is basically what happened, but I hadn't committed to doing it, so I was all happy with that, and apparently he wasn't, because he was sending out messages to people saying, hey, I guess I'm not part of it. I guess he doesn't like me. I guess I've been dumped. And it was, no, you really hadn't. It was really more that we were just going on, right? Like we were just moving forward, and you would have been on, but it's not as much. But the begging for links and the whining about not getting the link, it kind of was annoying, set me back. Plus, we had talked, you had wanted to do, I was encouraging you to do your own stream and keep going and do that. And that's what that's kind of where we went. And then I guess you went, I don't know, out on the town, as they say, and said you then preemptively sent me a thing saying that you wouldn't be able to stream, and you were taking some time off to get some things together, which was hunky-dory and very cool. And that was the last I think I had heard. And then we were on, then about a month ago, you showed up in the chat, and it was just, you suck, you're this, you're that. And I'm skipping the most important part. About a month ago, he showed up. About 3 months ago, I guess it was, he came in, back when I was still at Ava on the show, so it might have been even longer than that. He came in, it was myself, Ava, OG Mumbly Nick, Panhandler, and we brought in Crumb. And Crumb was so drunk and so out of it, I had to boot him. And we were polite. We did ask him if there was anything wrong. We were, sure you're okay, but I had to boot him. And suggested that, he come back another time. So then for the next 5-6 days, and every day I was receiving a fuck you DM, these long DMs where he was telling me what an asshole I was, lots of tranny insults, tranny lover, and it was ridiculous, right? But in any event, I would write back. I would say, listen, man, you were loaded, couldn't have you on, you might want to do something about it. And there had been previous discussions about him having done stuff. And he insisted he wasn't drunk, that we were just fucking assholes, that I was a tranny lover. This kept coming out. That was the main reason why I kicked him off, was because he was insulting Ava for her transgenderism. And he was just insulting and off track and falling asleep. Anyway, long story coming to an end. So I get all of these. I'm getting all of these things for days, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna have to work this out on your own, and move on. Never backing down. I couldn't back down from the drunk thing, no matter how many times he said he wasn't. So then, about 7 days in, I get another one, which was, so Crumb was drunk on stream. Big deal. And I'm like, holy fuck, like a week of this, right? Like it just would have, it just would have worked out. Like, I don't know. And so then he disappeared till about a month ago. And then when I went on Clown Town on Saturday night, again, appeared intoxicated and wouldn't shut the fuck up. And so I felt the need to say something. And then things were brought up. So it went back and forth. So I don't know who, somebody clipped it. I saw it on somebody else's show. We might even have it here somewhere, and maybe we'll run through it later, but it was pretty fucked up. All right, Mikey Goose. I asked a question about how do you wind up in so many alliances and associations going sideways? There's not a lot of them, right? The late fails. There's not really a lot of them. It seems like there is, but who are these associations and alliances that have gone sideways? And hold on, hang on, doing the light. Yeah. The camera followed me. And let's go. C-D-D-D. I know you love this shit, right? Somebody will. All right. Come on. Camera. Grab my face. How's that? We good there? There we go. All right. So, yeah, I don't really know if there are many alliances. I think what happens is like, I like to give people, I like to take risks with some people. Like I'll get advice like not to have this person on or not to do that. But I like to take a risk, and when there's a risk, sometimes there's a reward. You find a panhandler. Other times you get a crumb bum. What can I say? Wait a minute, from James Baumert. I thought you quit smoking. My wife did as well. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Mikey Goose. Maybe you're right. There isn't a ton of them. It just seems that way. It does kind of. It'll even feel like to me that way. But I also have a low tolerance for bullshit. So when you get like, what's his name? Dickwad Dan, $2 guy, who, for example, well, when I was on vacation, you're streaming all the time on vacation. Oh, you do this. This guy's on vacation, and he's been super chatting every show. So, maybe take a little bit of his own advice. But the deal is, I'm not gonna be quiet while he's out bullying other people and trying to spread gossip on True Gossip about people that I'm friendly with and people that I like, and so fuck them, right? So, but was that an alliance that went sideways? Yeah, it was. But I was new. He does that like suckering in thing, and then it turns. So we go there, and then sometimes you just find out people are shit, and so it's like you don't want to have anything to do with them, and that's a part of it. And look, some people do need to be called out. They're welcome to call me out. Some people do need to be called out on their bullshit. A Joey C, for example. You know, it makes me nuts when he runs around talking about what a good guy he is and how he's learned from his lessons. And it's just like, no, man, it's the same thing over and over and over again. Now I have to give him a chance. Okay. So, and here's Stevie Lou Comedy, because Ball Wash and Steve. Super chatting shows while you're on vacation is not the same thing as streaming while you're on vacation. Another false equivalency. Well, thank you, Stevie, for that. Except the point was, the whole deal was nothing to do with the Dabbleverse. You're supposed to be enjoying where you are. So it's not a false equivalency. It's an actual equivalency, and a valid one at that. But hey, why don't you go make another Getting Peppered farm out of your cabinet? That was great. It's great. That was fucking awesome. The best short that I've ever seen. So Big W must have liked the fire. He probably did. But there's a lot of it where there was some stuff going on. There was a part where I thought Big W looked like a deer in the headlights. Like, oh, what the fuck did I get into here? And so there we go. Stevie Lou, you're addicted to streaming. Even Ray can see it. Why does it bother you if I am? Why is it a problem? Why do you care? What are you trying to do? Save me from the streaming addiction? And gee, Stevie, I stream less than your boy KB. I stream less than your boys Chow and Dan and those guys. So I don't know, man. You're awfully selected. So there we go. Streaming is your drug. You're an addict. You have a severe addictive personality disorder. Thank you, Dr. Lou. I appreciate it. Jesus Christ. Schmuel streams a lot because he loves and misses us. I enjoy being with Sam Bibley. Equalizing yourself to KB. LOL, you idiot. Okay. I can do it. I can do. Anything I can do, Stevie, to annoy you and get you upset works for me. You play this thing off like, you're helpful, you want to be a buddy. And then it's like, the next thing I know, you're calling me a pedo and a sex trafficker and all that other stuff. You're just not a good person, man. I mean, I don't know how to say it. And you don't do anything on your own. Everything we see from you is Brennan. It's all you do. Brennan. You're Brennan's boy, right? Now, what can I say? I can't say anything, Stevie. I am bereft of feeling and caring for you. $4.99. I'm calling you out, Schmuel. You promised a Bigfoot episode after the New York Times article, and we're still waiting. I do have the Wall Street Journal article sitting on my desk at home. So we're going to put that on the schedule for Saturday night if we do a show, or next Tuesday. Panhandler is going to be on Thursday. Should we do Bigfoot with the Panhandler? Because we know how much he's going to love that, right? All right. Buck's keeping score with the streaming. 0 downside so far. Bucks. Look, it's not a, there's no score. I'm not keeping score. The only person I really care about in this is me, right? Like, I enjoy interacting. Woo, there goes the camera again. I enjoy interacting with the chatters. I have fun streaming. Right? I mean, I I could be home smoking weed, right? I mean, that would be. I guess that's what I could do. Maybe follow do Stevie Lou thing, right? Just sit around and smoke weed all the time. But I don't do that. I do this, and I like it. And one day I won't like it, and when I don't like it, I will stop. So there's that. But I find it interesting. The most interesting part of this is I find it interesting how many people are interested in my life, and not it's the Dabbleverse. I mean, people are interested in stuff, but I enjoy how many people are telling me, like Stevie, oh, you're addicted. You have an addicted personality, dude. You don't even fucking know me, but it's okay. If you want to do that. But I'm the one. Jesus fucking Christ, this light doesn't work. I'm the one with the addictive personality, but Stevie is the what's the word that I'm looking for? The guy that can't stop. So can't stop smoking that weed. Needs the weed. So all right, I'm done. That was really stupid. And let's just say, Serenity and Ashmi appear on like 5 different streams a week. Which 5? And also Serenity Now. The thing I find interesting about this is, if I have the time and I am asked, why would I say no? Right? And I do 2 of my own streams a week, usually, sometimes 3. Okay, so that's 3. And then maybe I do 2 other shows. It's 5. Is that okay? I mean, is that okay with you? Do I have to get your permission? And the fucking logic of this doesn't make any sense to me. He promised he'd watch the Patterson Gimlin tape with us, 100%. Stevie Lou does his own streams. When? Has anybody seen them? And are they all weed talk? All right. He's addicted to streaming, 100%. There we go. I'll live with that. I really don't give a fuck. But there we go. Schmuel, would you go on Serenity Now's underground karaoke stream? I'm supposed to do, not supposed to do, but I wanted to do Serenity Now's Scorch stream. And then I would go on there. And there we go. I don't ever want to judge anyone else and their viewers, but killing it. Killing it. Stevie does a show Saturday or Sunday morning. I got to be honest, man. You'd think for a guy that's on Brennan, I would have heard about it, but no. Saturday morning is Tukey. Sunday morning is Blind Mike and Aussie. There we go. Yeah, that's the deal. The fastest way to get me to not send somebody the link is to tell me to send somebody the link. So let's drop that. I'd love to hear Schmuel sing a duet with Serenity. I've heard Serenity sing, and I can tell you that, oh my God, it would be awful, but it would be awfully great. So this is when you know you got them, boys and girls. Yeah, you really are on the pulse of things, you fucking decrepit old man. when they start calling you decrepit and old and all that stuff, there's like nothing left. And so you are a coward, Schmuel. Yes, I'm a coward. That's why I've been everywhere, and that's why I do these things. I mean, and say things. You didn't think I was a coward when I was backing you up when Ashley Cummings was accusing you of sending her dick pics, and I stuck my neck out to say that wasn't you. But hey, was I a coward then, or am I a coward now? The thing, Stevie, you were fine with me. You were all good until I mentioned Kevin didn't go to his brother's funeral. And then you blew it by letting everybody know his brother committed suicide, which I guess there were people that know, but most people didn't know. So don't get mad at me because you fucked up, right? And then you embarrassed yourself with the Kevin paid you $50,000 and it, over 3 years, and it turned out to be $14,000. I mean, you can stop. And I'm going to continue to do what I want to do. And I'm going to be here. And if that annoys you, I'm thrilled with it. Plenty of other shows to watch. So don't get your blood pressure in an uproar. I wouldn't want to upset your stomach or irritate your bowel or any of that stuff. So there we go with that. All right, let's move over to here we are. All right. Hey, Sam, you didn't have to put up I suck in the chat. So I go back to an earlier question about alliances and shit like that going sideways. This is really one of the few places that I've experienced in my life where people befriend you to just try to fuck you. And it's not just me, but I see it a lot. It's like you can work somebody, you can do things with them, and think that you're being friendly, and then the next thing they're like sort of revealing your information or putting stuff out or sneakily saying shit. And those are the guys, when I find that out, those are the guys that I really want to say something about. Because it's weird. It's like, oh, that's just the Dabbleverse. Oh, that's just it. Well, I'm a boomer. I won't be around long, but somebody needs to call out that kind of shitty behavior. So let's do that. And I'm going to give... oh my God, you're a piece of shit. You always have been and always will be. You talk about people's families first. Do I? Tell me when I've done that, Stevie. And because it's not fucking true. And this is like, you just make it up. This is the way you remember it, right? And I've called people out for shitty behavior before. So if I did call out people's families first, I think that people would be all over me for it. But it's not something that comes up except from you, right? So let's just stop. Let's just stop. You brought up Crumbum's children, Granny's children, like the link butch you are. Cocksucker. Crumb brought up his children. Crumb came out and said he had a great wife and family and all that. All I said was, yeah, geez, that's what every kid wants, is a drunken alcoholic dad. Was that me commenting on his kids? Is that me talking about his family? Granny spent weeks talking about his son and how Lemmy was fucking the son and all of that. So was that me bringing it up? And have I talked about kids, or have I talked about what a shit parents are to their kids? Not about the kids, right? Similar to when Carl called John's kids losers. I don't know how anybody else took it, but the way I took it was because their father is a fucking loser. They lost out on fatherly stuff, but they got right there. So this is hardly weaseling my way out of it. If I was weaseling my way out of it, I wouldn't be talking about it. And doesn't give you any right to bring others up, others' family. They brought it up, man. I didn't bring it up, right? And if you're a shit to your kids, if you're a fucking drunken alcoholic shit, and you got kids, what do? We just ignore that? We don't say anything about that? We do like they did in the old days? We just close our eyes and close the doors and, oh, well, you know, whatever goes on in there. No, fucking call it out. So, there we go. Mikey Goofs. This was when Lemmy was flying. I can't use the word flying out because, you know, I'll get in trouble. But Lemmy was flying someplace to fuck somebody while their kid was all left alone. Those were Granny's words. And I don't, wasn't true then. It's not true now. And what he said wasn't true. And all I said, and again, I did not say anything about Granny's kids. What I said 100%, and I will say it over and over and over again, is he's a fucking embarrassment to his kid. That's what I would say. Now, whether his kid knows it or not, eventually they will, right? So there we go. You absolutely talked about it, you fucking snake. You're a snake and you run your mouth. Just admit it. What did I admit? What did I say? What did I talk about? I talked about the guy being a fucking drunk. That's what I talked about. I talked about the guy being proud of being on Xanax and alcohol and streaming all over. Something his kids will never get to see, right? So, let's stop. Let's stop. No, Crumb mentioned it first. I know you believe you didn't. I'm not saying that you're lying. No, Crumb did mention it first. But it's also a conversation. You know, none of these things happen in isolation, right? It's not like my conversation with people on stream, with some people like that. It's not that it starts there. It started before there. And, you know, but also, again, right? We should be calling out people who get all fucked up and act like an asshole, all right? And are all Xanaxed and drunked out and whatever, and on stream and have young children. We're not insulting the kids. We're asking the parents to be parents. I mean, I don't know why that's such a fucking complicated concept to come up with. So there we go. And Sam Bibley is very funny. This is how you talk about someone's kids. Hey, kids, you're a little lard asses. Hey, your kid can't run for shit. Get him off my baseball team. Hey, your son is gay. Very funny. You ever hear someone say, I can make fun of my brother, but you can't? That kind of applies here. Does it? I don't know. I don't know, you know? Like, when I grew up, I got a friend, right, who, like, every time the Yankees lost, he'd get the shit beat out of him, you know? And I told my parents, and other people told their parents, and nobody did anything, right? And that kid grew up, and he wound up beating the shit out of somebody and, you know, got in a lot of trouble for it. Maybe if somebody had called out the parent, that might do it. But it's also like, if you were in school, right, and your parent were drunkenly streaming, you know, doing things of that nature. Would you want to see it? Would you want your friends to see it? How would that be? So, I'm sorry. What a dumb, pointless story. Sure, Stevie Lou. Dumb and pointless because it kind of fits with your narrative. And, right? You want it your way. You're not going to admit anything else. So, there you go. Hey, CC, this guy. Hey, I understand you get high marks from Sam Bibley. I'm aggressive, sober asshole. Are you saying you're going to light my country music award on fire? I don't even know what the fuck that means. I don't even know what. So you were against Patrick talking about Charlotte and Louis. Did you let Patrick know, Bookman? Actually, talk to him about it. But when did Charlotte and Louis come up, and why did they come up? They came up because when Nick got arrested and his kids were taken away, Patrick or whatever the two kids' names are, became Instagram models for Aaron. Never had their pictures up before. Never really talked. They talk about them, but in very vague terms. And the minute Nick's kids got taken away, Aaron's got pictures of his kids up, his daughter planting flowers and all this stuff on his website. So Aaron was using his kids to fuck with Nick Rekieta. Patrick called that out. You may not see that. I may not see that, or I may see that and you not. But guess what happened? He did that and it stopped. Right? So I don't know. It's like there doesn't seem to be any you guys want to seem to make. You don't want to look at any It's like you don't want to look at any situation, any circumstance you can use to just say, "Oh, you did this, you did that," without context. That's the word I was looking for. Without context, that's what I find very interesting, right? Like with Stuttering John, you can't say anything about his kids. You don't say anything. The man threw his wife and kids out on the street. Right? I mean, it's horrible, isn't it? Is bringing that up saying something about his kids, or is it pointing out what kind of parent he is? So there you go with that. So I miss you. You interpret Aaron as being a proud father as a vindictive ploy. It was not interpreted as a vindictive ploy. It was a vindictive ploy, especially since we know how Aaron felt about his kids from other information that came out. Yes, it was a vindictive ploy. And I don't know what this means for end of the show, but it's all cool. There are arguments other than Patrick's. I think that Aaron was posting pictures going to Al-Anon, going to church to show the court he was capable of having some custody of his kids. He could do all those things without posting the pictures of his kids, but why did the pictures of his kids get put up at exactly the same time that Rekieta's kids got taken away, and he started going with, "Oh, what a great parent I am. Oh, look at the joy I'm having with my kids." So yes, you can believe or not believe that you could just say it's just a coincidence, that there's no correlation. But I'm saying that you could argue it either way. Okay. Stevie cares serenity, and when Stevie cares, it has to be addressed. So there we go. Hey, don't talk about other people's kids in Dallas. Hey, did you guys hear what Stuttering John's kid changed his last name? Yeah, right. Yeah, and then but that's a question, Sam. Is that talking about the kid, or is that talking about the parent? That's what this is the part that confuses me. And we're also talking about what, a 20-year-old kid, 19-year-old kid. I mean, is that are we bringing them into this? So I don't know. It just seems like there's like this moral relativism that goes on, and it's like, when we feel like it's being moral, we're going to be moral about it. And when we don't, we're not, like Stevie getting moralistic with me, but yet sucking Kevin's dick all the time. And we know that Kevin is anything but moral. So who knows? Who knows? Shades Collier, just digging and digging and digging, Schmuel. Story of my life. There we go. All right. Let's move on. You can talk about the parent without including the child, can't you? Did I? I mean, I don't know. How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you address the issue of what effect this kind of stuff has on young people and kids without bringing them up? I mean, I'm not capable. I don't find myself capable of doing that. And, but there you go. And look, Aaron and Patrick are a universe unique unto themselves. And so there we go. I went back to the DMs. Never texted this old coot for 7 days. Put out the DMs that you did send me. Feel free. Go ahead. Put them out. Just go ahead. Let's do it. Let's do the one about where I asked you if you were doing okay, and you started telling me about how you weren't going to meetings or something because you had this relationship with Jesus Christ and everything was great. And then, I don't know, several days later, you were on all fucking hammered and passing out. So there we go. Gentle loves. Who cares? Everyone crosses lines here. Stop policing what happens. Don't watch. Well, Gentle, it's really not about that, right? For them, it's so they can feel better about themselves. That's what it is. Not necessarily, not shades, but with Stevie Lou and these other people, particularly Stevie, right? Who sits there while Kevin says the most horrible things, literally just heinous shit about people's families, and chuckles. Then comes over here and tells me that I'm doing something wrong. So I got it. And Tom Gully did this with Granny. He brought up the statistics about kids that are raised in an alcoholic home, etc. I talked to Granny about it. I grew up in an alcoholic home myself, wound up as an alcoholic. Like begets like. So there we go. But look, I don't know that anybody does, but I am not here shitting on people's children, right? I'm not saying, I don't do the joke about the kid needing a helmet or their intellect or any of that stuff. I'm very happy for John's kid that they got into Harvard. I mean, all of that stuff. But at the same time, I don't want to be shying away from I don't want to be shying away from talking about real issues and real stuff. And sometimes, I mean, it's not comfortable. Don't do it at those things. Well, see, you said I was a bad father, Schmuel. Being an alcoholic and a drug addict and being a good father, to me, are something that are mutually exclusive, right? So there you go. And I was not insulting your kids. I was insulting you, correct? So there we go. Props 4793. Granny's kid is a certified rock licker. We all know that with this without looking at. I've heard he's actually a decent kid. So I shouldn't even say that, but I'm sure the kid is fine. And you know, I hope the kid is doing well. But what I don't understand, I guess, is how you behave a certain way that brings public disrepute on yourself, and then think that doesn't affect those around you. That's kind of where I'm going at, and all right. Plenty of drug addict parents who try, plenty of sober parents are monsters. Life isn't black and white, Schmuel. Correct. It's not black and white, but it is possible to be one, and it is not possible to be the other, right? So there we go with that. I don't even know what that means. I don't get that. Mr. Panhandler, Vax Cankles. I don't even know what he's talking about, but it seemed cool. This is one of my favorites, which is imagine a dry junk. I guess that means it's supposed to be like Schmuel judging me. I'm not judging you. Not a judgment. It's just a fact. Facts are very different than judgments. Everything that you've indicated to me is that you've got alcohol and drug problems. Whenever I see you on stream, you're loaded. I don't know. Walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, you know, the whole ducky thing. So I'm tired of that. I never argued, this is Mr. Blue Sky, I never argued that you called Crumb's children bad names. So then why are we having this discussion? So, you know, I don't get it. I don't get it. So yeah, I guess maybe this answers the question of like why I don't have alliances or things end. And who knows? I just find it very disingenuous to use the kids as both a sword and a shield. You know, like, you know, when you want to poke with, I'm good. You know, I'm good. I was a good father. I'm a good father. And then when somebody says, "Well, how is that possible given these other set of circumstances?" How dare you talk about my kid? So that's where I am with this. All right, let me rock and roll. Unbanned Josh Denny fan. We should have just done that episode of Euphoria. What are your thoughts on Nate's dad? I have no idea who Nate is. Panhandler is macking like he always do. I don't even know what packing. Oh, how do I trip on my own balls? All the time. Served me well. Because what I learned is that I will trip on my own balls. It gives me a chance to then find out what I did wrong and recover from it. And it also generates a lot of thought and commentary in in the Devilverse. Tim T gifted one Schmuel Buckman membership. Thanks, Tim T 422. All right. And Jeff Closer was lucky enough to receive that membership. All right. Super chats are available. supertip.gg/Buckman. Feel free to hate me. On there, we have memberships at $1.99, and we're going to try to do some membership show. All right. Unbanned Josh Denny fan, you missed it earlier. I watched the first episode of the first season, and I could not get through it. So I'm sorry. I think the Euphoria experiment is dead. So there we go. Diablo Sandwich did the Blockbuster you worked at a Schwuggy buzzer. No. So it's weird, right? So I think I told the story. So it was in Howard Beach. It was in the 90s, late 90s. And let's interrupt and put this up real quick. Tim T gifted 5 Schmuel Buckman memberships. Thanks, Tim T 422. And Howard Beach, from you guys should know it. It's where Gotti was, and it's where all the mob lived. And so when I think the other place was called Champagne Video, I could be mistaken, but it was like the video place. I used to drive past there on my way back and forth home to work, and it was the video place. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. It was big, not as big as Blockbuster, but it was big and whatever. And I don't know whether it was run by the mob or they just didn't like Blockbuster coming into their neighborhood. But Blockbuster came in. They threw a firebomb through the window to let Blockbuster know they were mad. And then that ended. And I don't know, I don't know what the thing was. Like, I don't know, like, you never could find out, like, was the firebomb thrown through the window because they weren't paying protection, or was the firebomb thrown through the window because of the Champagne Video? And that was the general consensus was that they did it because the Blockbuster was taking business away from those other places. But the deal was then it became like somehow that Blockbuster, like a lot of shit in Howard Beach, was not getting robbed because of the mob being there. So hence no Schwuggy button. So it was a very different time before 2001 when they did all that other shit. So unbelievable. Hold on. Try not to set my face on fire. Done that once. So it was pretty wild. TJ Holly, did they have a saloon or hanging beads, standard porn section? Blockbuster was famous for not having a porn section. So there you go. Really appreciated you saying you are against genocide. All right. KB destroyed you on MLC, Buckman. KB's destroyed me a lot. Many, many times. KB has destroyed me. And what can I tell you? I'm still here, Frank. Or whatever your name is, laundry room. I'll be here. And all right. Tim, thank you for the 6 memberships. Really appreciate it. And Mr. Panhandler, for the second time in a week, I'm out of the Brennan business. And you know what is Brennan commenting on me? What is gayer? Is helicopters or cigars? I don't know. I think helicopters are a more immediate threat. So, all right. The Buckman continues to rise like the phoenix. No, man, it's not that. It's not that at all. I am like the least talented person on here, but I feel like maybe it's because I'm willing to confront some issues that other people aren't. I mean, I don't know. I I have no idea why I enjoy doing this and why people enjoy watching it. I can't tell you. Or maybe maybe they hate watching it. Maybe this is like at the end of their day, their therapist told them they have to do, you know, a period of time. You have to do something that you hate because your life is so good. So there we go. Schmuel, did you weigh in on Eckel and Rochi's situation? Right? Did he decide? Did Schmuel weigh in on the Eckel versus Rochi situation already? Did he decide who was the gay one? I would love to know what you guys think. My feeling on it is that it was probably there probably should have been more conversation before it started, before they left, about what they wanted to accomplish instead of just going. That would really be the my view on it. And I know Eckel is totally unhappy with me, saying that he seemed shy or socially anxious or whatever. So there's that. I don't think what Rochi did was very good, coming back and like sort of spilling all the public laundry. But who knows, it's weird, good thing about when you learn, when you get old, you kind of learn one of these things, like when you get something in your head, it's often a good idea to wait a little while before you make the decision. So, but based upon everything I know, they, it was a decision that was made sort of, maybe he had it in his mind, but it was a decision that was made abruptly and probably could have been handled better. More conversation about what they wanted to accomplish. Sounds like a failed hookup. Not really, because it's like they're co-hosts of a show, right? And they're making money on it. So, like, that's what I mean by accomplish. Like, these are the people I want to meet, because you want to go to network, because you want to get, you want to get other people to come on. You want to have people come on your stream. You might want to go on others. So you just want to meet people and stuff. So networking. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know, but in the end, it may have worked out for the way that, they may have gone there and it came out exactly the way they thought. Like Echo got to do his sightseeing and Rochi got to do his hanging out. And they probably could have done that all along without any animosity if they talked about it before. Now, I will admit, the white noise machine on the phone is a little bit much. And I know that every now and then Mrs. Buckman will try to turn one on, and it doesn't work. It's not happening. We're not keeping it on. Buckman, do you still think Rochi is scared of helicopters? 100%. Only because I can't imagine, right? I can't imagine turning down a helicopter tour of Las Vegas for any other reason. Because it's like, you've got all weekend. This was only going to take at max like 2 hours. I mean, the helicopter ride wasn't that long. So it's like, who the fuck wouldn't want to do that? So yes, I think so. Yeah, there you go. He put his hand. on Rochi's leg during the flight just made shit awkward. Rochi didn't enjoy it? I'm surprised. But yeah, I think that's what it is. 25. So Friel, I have no idea what this means. I heard he left the casino floor too, I think. Left to go where? Serenity now. I'm not going on the helicopter like Rochi because I'm terrified of them. Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of people are terrified of fucking helicopters, and they should be. They're, they're probably the least safest of whether planes and helicopters. They go down all the time, but it's pretty wild stuff. So, all right, but there you go. Unban Josh Denny found. I have followed your advice, my friend. Unban Josh Denny fan. Don't let these fools tell you what's off limits. And there we go. Everybody dies in a helicopter crash. I think. All right, so people do survive helicopter crashes, but I think there's like a notion that people survive, like that everybody's dead in a plane crash, and that some people survive a helicopter crash. But it really depends. But the way you fly a helicopter is just imagine yourself sitting on top of a ball, like one of those big yoga round balls, sitting on top of that and having to keep that upright all the time. It's a lot of work. It's athletic, and and it could be dangerous. But I have no reason to believe that. Let me put it this way. I don't think being scared of a helicopter is anything out of the ordinary. And I also think that if you're a tough guy, do you really want to admit it? Right? You can just do what you you don't want people to think you're afraid of anything. So you just, no, I want to hang out and drink and stuff. I don't know. Look, if it was the Mob Museum, I would agree. If it was there was no more Liberace Museum. But if there were, all of like that kind of stuff, midget wrestling, you didn't go to or whatever, I get it. But helicopter ride over Vegas at sunset, I mean, that's like you're either afraid, or you're afraid. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. Let's just say, Crumbum Schmuel is an old retarded man. Thank you for helping me out, Crumbum, because with every chat, you just make me look more and more correct. But cool, dude. Wait, are you in the chat? Schmuel is afraid of alcohol. Not afraid of alcohol. I am aware of what alcohol does. And I think it's great for a lot of people. And I wish I were one of those people, but I'm not. And so what that means is I have to be an adult and stay away from it. There you go. Not that hard. All right. 30 IQ. It's easy. Schmuel equals 30 IQ. Well, at least we share something there, pal. Decline host is complaining you won't talk about Schmuel's kids. He's one of the tribe. Prove him wrong. Nice. You're so funny. You're so funny. Frank, is that the lady from Friends? I don't even know. I don't know what that one's about, but let's see what's going on here. Hold on, kid. Oh, fuck, I can't do it that way. So, bear with me a second. And, So we've done about an hour and 40, probably go 2 hours to 2:15 and get there. And then if I can get a hold of this guy, I just sent somebody the link. And if I can get a hold of him, maybe we'll review the show from the other night. Eckel made Rochi go to burlesque the night before he was grooming him. Burlesque is pretty cool. But this is like, so this is the thing. It sounds like Eckel was like, one of these guys that he goes places, he's going to take advantage of everything. He kind of reminds me, I don't want to say like a woman, but it kind of reminds me of my wife, where you're getting like, you've got to get in the sites and you've got to see this and you check out all that other stuff. And Eckel went to Vegas to pretty much just hang out. And he went to burlesque, but wouldn't go on a helicopter ride. What does that say, fellas? What does that say? And there we go. I did this. All right. Oh, and congratulations on using the word grooming in the chat. I was told it was not permitted. Ultrafine. Tourists are gay. Well, some are. There we go. Crumb wants the link. Give the audience what they want. Pan can be the moderator. We already did one. We did it. It's done. It's over with. Crumb can move on. And he's got plenty of other places he can go to. Why does he? He's usually on Granny. Why doesn't he just go over there and do it? I'm sorry, hold on. Diablo Samich. Schmuel started a burlesque show in his younger years. One critic said, "This girl's going places." Very cute, very cute. And so the burlesque thing, right? That's the one where the chicks are maybe a little bit chubby, or they're buxom and stuff. I don't know they get fully nude, but wow. Rochi was going to get SA'd on that copter. I kind of doubt that was going to happen. Wait, I thought I was going to moderate Schmuel and Joey. Yeah, KB, but we have a plan, all right? You're not going to blow it here. Hey, speaking of which, Joey Cantillano at Hackamania, who won the best costume contest, Cupcake, is in the hospital. He had blood clots removed. They found him unconscious in his truck. Luckily, he's going to be fine. Still in the hospital, still recovering. So whatever you do to send good vibes to people, send them to him or DM him a message or whatever. Husey also came to the States just to hang out, imagine. He did, but Husey went to midget wrestling, and Husey had other fun things to do. And look, the reality is Husey's very popular among pretty much everybody. So everybody wanted to see him. And really, so he had a good time. Husey was guaranteed to have a good time. He did. And so there's that. I just feel, my thing is like, I know the first time I went to one of these things, I was a little bit uncomfortable meeting people and whatnot. And then you meet them and then you realize who they are. So that's it. I don't know what, I don't know. I hope that, I know that Eckel's mad at me at the moment, but hopefully we'll get over that. All right. Rochi backed out because he's insecure enough to worry about it being seen as a date with another man. That's why he kept saying it seemed kind of gay thing to do. Yeah, but look, NJ Ranger was there, and he reeks of heterosexuality, so that wasn't gonna be a bad thing. So you got, I think, NJ went, Tracy went, Chandler went, Echo went. I don't know how many people were gonna go, but there were at least 4 that went, and none of which would be what is the word, considered living an alternative sexual lifestyle. So it wouldn't have been gay. It wouldn't have been gay. He should have flown to hang out with Lemmy. I got to meet Anthony Comia, face ass. I have no idea what that means. Jenna says Sausage Fest. No, there was one girl in there, Tracy. At least one girl. I don't know who. Those are the only ones that I know about. So there we go. Mikey Goose. NJ's pheromones fill any room. So you're all going for them. So you got to stop owning me, man. You're owning me. So I can't. There actually are no filters. They just look better at night when there's less light. So that was it. And then today I was a sans hat. There you go. I could do that too, but I have a giant head. All right. So I'm going to, and I did send the link to Big W, but I didn't hear anything back. So I don't know that he's going to do it. So let's just pop in. How about we do a little bit? We'll give this a shot. I'm not very good at it. But luckily I'm not very good at anything. So I'm going to put up this, and you guys will enjoy this because it's trashing of me on yesterday's Aussie Guys show. So it might be fun to do. And I really wish I knew how to do something else. I'm going to try something. Wow, you're also impressed with a guy who smells good. Are you surrounded by noxious individuals? I'm going to assume that you're talking about Ranger. Ranger's a guy. And I may, you may not, it's possible you don't get along with him or whatever, but we do. And so I don't know. Very few people in this universe have helped me as much as he has in doing it. He may be second to Josh Denny, or Josh might be second him, but I'm not really sure. So let's just go here. Melton will retreat into his own hunch. Part of the reason why I thought Melton Melton looked like to me like he'd lost weight. So it was pretty cool. So I wonder if the hunch disappears. Thank you, Crump, for showering us with your wisdom and proving what a great person you are. Right. Whoa. Schmuel, that's decline host erasure, pal. I don't even know what that means. We get along. Kim Nicholson, we get along fine, Schmuel. And you know that. Oh, I thought you were insulting. I apologize, Kim. I don't know that. I don't know that. But I thought that you were insulting my friend. So I was just trying to say that, one person doesn't like somebody doesn't mean that I don't have to like them. Or dislike them. Look at this. Crumb, once again, he's so funny, this guy. This guy should have his own comedy stream. Schmuel is afraid of vagina, except for his neck. Wow. All right. Let's go over NJR is actually authentic, unlike some people here. He is. He's very good, and he's a really good guy. He's smart too, and he's interesting. And God damn it, I like him. All right, let's go here. All right. I'm sorry, I gotta put this fucking thing up. Check Discord at Crumbum. Crumb, didn't you say the other night you weren't on Discord? Or is that just me? Mikey Goose. Buckman, you said you're in this game for yourself alone. Any plans to give back? I give back. No one gives back like I give back. And I'll tell you about that. When I mean that I'm in here for myself, I mean I'm only in competition with myself. That's basically it. And if I fall on my face doing this, it'll be nobody's fault but my own. So there we go. Cookie is currently 60 miles away, so she's not crying, but thank you. All right, let's see if we can get this up. And someday somebody's going to have to teach me how to use. Let's see if this is any better. EVMux. So this may be boring but I'm going to play it, and then I will stop it along the way. Tio Hank, if Tio Hank is here, hey Tio. All right. Let's see. I wonder if I can do. Hold on. I'll try something. Da, da, da. Thank you guys for bearing with me as I learn to be a doo-doo. See, I can't figure out on EVMux how to make one screen smaller and one screen larger with the camera. It only seems to do them the same size. So I'm sure there's a way, and I just don't know how to do it. But let's just go and we'll take a look. Why would Schmuel be a former Steel Toe fan? Toe is reaching a new level lately. 100%. Toe's killing it. It's killing it. You know? Hey, man, you know, YouTube's his like third platform, so why would he care? All right, let's see. I wanted to keep the music going just to be annoying. So there you go. I fucked up. And I'm like, oh, you have the link. And then he was in the chat going, you didn't send me the link. And I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but that's what got it started. So there we go. Just like, Jesus Christ. You know? I'm trying. There we go is one of my worst crutches. Really, it's bad. I'm trying to fill 6 hours a week. There you go.
There you go.
I'm not in the mood, Panhandler. I can't take it. I'm not in the mood. I have a boner.
Kim Bowley, thanks for becoming a new member. Just need to warn you, you get nothing for that at the moment, but
Eat my shit.
For that. Probably could get that too. So the Schmuel stuff had a big couple of days. Well, what was it, Saturday night, wasn't it, for Schmuel?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't grab the other one. Should we start with, I think we really do need to start with Schmuel Saturday night stream, where he felt the need to address, what's his name? Mersh. We all remember that? Yes. Schmuel versus Mersh and half the DV. I think is weird. You guys hear that?
I didn't see it.
Weird. That's cool.
But I know Dan was trolling him hard or something.
Yes, well Dan is here. Thank you for the $2. $2
I like that.
Buck meltdown this weekend, epic even by his standards. Yeah, look, I mean, you know, it depends how you want to define it. You're defining it as meltdown. I'm defining it as just top shelf, top quality Buckman. This is a man laying down the law.
So it's actually great because it's like some people don't like me, Dan, and Ozzy likes to criticize the way that I do the show and the way that I do things, which is Ozzy's way.
Making it clear that he ain't taking your shit no more. And he started with Mersh on Saturday night. Whoops. Did I go too far? You know how we do, right? Oh, look, he came in gangster. Here we go. Let's go to Gangster Schmuel. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I haven't shared it. My bad. Just me playing with it in the background, not presenting it to you fine folk.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to hear about my poor technical skills because I'm a boomer. But got it.
Share. 902 views. He's crushing us now. Like Schmuel is fucking eating us for lunch.
Yeah, pushing in all the shit.
I don't think that's a statement that's ever been heard before, Crumb.
Yeah, he is pushing our shit in. It is brutal. But here we are. So we got some, hang on, at the stage, Dano. There we go. Hey, I'm a pro. I'm one of the best to do it. Gangster Schmuel. I think this is where we got to kick it off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bit of hoodie and sunglass action. What you got for a Schmuel?
We'll redirect when this ends, but it is what it is. I got to do this. And
I thought it was what it is. Wasn't.
No, it is what it is or is what it is.
I confused the two.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
We got to do it. I have to tell you, the lady who's the star of the show, without her.
Do you want to take a break, Schmuel, and sort out your wardrobe? I know you got a big thing ahead of you. Because he's not going to look like this in a couple of minutes. I think all of this is going to be on. Is someone like challenge him to do this?
Imagine that, taking off your hoodie while on stream. Peak.
She'll strip on stream.
Yeah.
Hey, kids. Hey, fellow kids.
Genta Loves is here. Hi, Genta. I'm just going to take off the stupid hoodie. And, sorry, guys, we almost didn't make it. I'm a busy day today.
He almost died.
For old Schmuely, a lot of stuff happening. And we got it going. And let's take off the Ray-Bans and put on the... Wow, they're even darker.
The Hunter S. Thompsons.
All right,
okay.
Well, we'll see. My eyes are super sensitive today. So we may wind up with sunglasses, but luckily, we don't have to at the moment. All right, Jen. I have to admit, though, it is really boring.
This is my favorite kind of Schmuel content. Obviously, as Schmuel figures out his wardrobe and explains his eye issues while trying to explain his day. This is what we all tune into Schmuel Talk for, right? Right, NJ? It's a man that's ready to go. Let's talk about
tune in for the goof and the laughs.
Yeah.
And the giggling.
My buddy Unbanned Josh Jenny fan. 3 unskippable ads in a row is pretty wild.
Whoa.
How do I have control over
That was just the theme of the night.
Oh,
3 unskippable ads in a row is pretty wild, Schmuel. Yeah, that's
that's the theme. That and boners.
Has he clicked heavy? Has he clicked heavy ads?
Look, to be fair, I don't know what it's like in Eve Musk, but in StreamYard, as you know, they give you the option of light, medium, heavy, and also none.
Low.
Yes, mine usually none because I don't need the 13 cents.
For that, Josh?
I do need the 13 cents, but I just feel it's better off not taking the 13 cents, But I really do need it.
YouTube Premium
all
is
adds up.
$9 and something cents a month.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Wait, whoa. So I gotta go back. What did he just say?
He doesn't know what to tell us.
No, but he had some sort of explanation.
I zoned out a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pay attention this time.
YouTube Premium is $9 and something cents a month. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, so we can all go get YouTube Premium because Schmuel needs that 13 cents. Makes sense, doesn't it? Makes sense. Just like this makes sense.
Yeah.
Tim Nicholson, 99-cent super sticker. Thank you very much.
Super sticker right in the butt.
It's a premium fee for that.
We are making a transformative. Transformative is a defense, not an offense. Remember that.
Yeah, but if it's so, if that, like YouTube Premium is so little, why don't you just pay for us then?
Yeah, exactly.
I already have it, so.
Yeah, same. I upgraded too. Got fucking premium on this account as well. Anyway, Tommy from Rhode Island. has joined us and is using Moody's voice on that super tip. Broken the super tip seal. Who else is going to follow him, hey? Let's get a rally going.
Yeah, it's funny that people complain about me with every little thing, particularly like the ad thing. But I'm don't spend a lot of time on send super chats. I don't spend time on super tips. We're here to have fun, not Anyway, go ahead. I'm gonna let it play.
It's almost like Aaron messed with the good doctor, and within a week, people stopped giving him money. He should have learned a lesson.
I don't grift for super chats or any of those things. Oh, wait, Mr. Brack, because this shirt is coming off too. So we'll go with that. Young old vibes.
So he's just teasing the further striptease that he's got planned for later on. Couldn't have done this beforehand, Schmuel? That wouldn't be Schmuel Talk then, would it? No. It's part of the bit.
Another lady of Buck Mafia is here. This is Crumbum. I'm in his brain, bruv. Yeah, it's a very $2 Dan like. You got me. You got me. No, I just, I started off this show with taking shit about the way I treated you, and the show is going to end with everybody going, yeah, this guy Crumbum is kind of an asshole. So I'm good with that. Hi, young old vibes. And I guess there was an incident involving a firearm this evening at the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Oh, okay. Oh, NJ Ranger. I thought he was talking with you.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's where I thought it was going. He was going to NJ. I thought, did NJ fucking pull a gun on Chad Zumok?
Yeah, it wasn't a gun, that's for sure.
Hey, now.
Every time I become fucking flimsy. Whenever you say, hey, now, I go, hey, now.
It's the instinctive reaction.
Hey, now and maybe later as well.
Kids, I'm hitting buttons that I don't want to hit. I'm so sorry. My phone is dying. It's all happening all at once.
Should we go forward? Should we maybe go forward? Schmuel doesn't seem to be in top gear yet, so let's move forward a little bit. Yeah, maybe we should move forward to when he starts getting super chats from Mersh. That'd be a good time. He does get fired up. Let's stop here. Let's see what he's got here.
Mr. Merchandise.
Stevie Lou decided to get involved today.
We know it's serious then now.
Some penny and
yeah, he never really ever tries to get involved with anything ever.
No, Stevie Lou, no. He stays out of everything.
Yep.
And other topics. I did
notes.
I did find it interesting that Chad is being quite the faggot.
Whoa!
There he is.
Schmuely. That's wild. Because I swear I heard him talking about the words that he has banned in his chat. Is it later on from this? Or did that just happen? Anyway, never thought I'd see the day.
Charlotte Prolific 4888 for $4.99. I know this is off topic, but you mentioned earlier. Can you quickly explain how Stuttering John left his wife and kids homeless? I did not say left them homeless. I said threw them out in the street, which is different. John had a house that he owned. I don't know exactly the details, but he owned it. And he was trying to take, and his wife and his 3 kids live there. And he was trying to deduct the child support money. He was trying to deduct the rent from his child support money. And then I guess he was selling the property and told them that they had to be out. Because I guess their amount they were paying, the numbers are representative, not necessarily actual. I don't remember them, but I think it was like he'd get $3,500 and they were paying $2,000. So they had to leave. They had to leave the house that John owned. So that is, to me, kicking, getting a reduction in child support, not having paid it for 8 months, and tossing your wife out and kids out. I think is fair. And that is in the divorce paperwork, which I've read and seen myself. So I know it's legit.
Hey.
Yeah.
Now I'm even more in the show
is,
business than I was before.
Calling someone gay is way over the line. That's the worst thing you can call someone.
Calling him a hard T F word is very unchill. No, that wasn't the hard T. He meant it. Hang on, let's go back. Let's give it all its glory. Yeah.
So this is a show, right? These guys reviewing me, and it's cool. I don't mind people talking about me. I don't mind. I love it. I love every minute of it. You know, I'm a narcissist. I get people. Excuse me. It's great. You know, like I'm happy to see myself, but I think it's funny that guys who sit and watch other people's stuff and comment on other people, essentially, they're not really doing anything, right? I mean, little clips, stuff like that. Yeah, that's funny, but I don't know.
Pushing in like just
Push
shit.
shit.
Yeah, push shit in his face.
The second is when the Rodney show is. I got to tell you,
Let's go forward a bit further. I didn't realize he prepped.
We want to get to the part where.
to be having a
Have you
problem
watched
doing
this before?
I was watching it live when it happened. Yeah. I haven't watched it since.
it,
Until now.
in free chat. So there you go. All right, gentle loves, $1.99.
All right, so Mersh is here.
Big W.
Mersh is,
How you doing, buddy?
Good. How's it going? Can you hear me?
Cool, man. Yeah, I can. You sound like you're in an empty room, but that's fine. You got a little time to watch the clip that they watched of your show on Saturday night. Would you enjoy doing that or not?
Brought up that the word room is
I've
banned.
got about an hour.
Oh, okay, cool. We're not going to take that. It's not going to take that long. All right. So essentially, guys, they just go through and critique the show. I thought it was pretty interesting. That was funny. But let's fast forward to the part where they review Clown Town from the other night. And we see, oh, there it is. There is some.
Bad to say.
I'm going past it, huh?
I can't imagine they'd have anything bad to say. I mean,
No, it doesn't matter. It's just let's see what it is. But then it also gives us a chance, or you a chance, as the host of Clowntown, to people have been asking questions, and you're the best guy that
I don't know about that.
you know. And Big W is here to the rescue. There you go, buddy.
Yeah, don't put that on me.
There you go. All right. I'm going to try something here. Let me go back to my layers. I wonder if. If I can.
I do, Frank. They're just at work. Last time I tried EV Mux, I couldn't get this microphone I bought to work at all. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Interesting. I don't know.
So I didn't want to go through all that rigmarole.
Oh, okay. All right.
Do you like that word? Rigmarole?
We're going to try something. I wanted to add this as a web source. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. Settings, use link, hold please, just to try to make this so we can actually see it. Let's just see, paste. We've pasted. We're going to refresh the web source, and we're going to give this a little try and see if it works. And I don't think it does. Fuck me. Sorry. Hold on.
Do that, Schmuel.
I'm sorry.
And don't ask me to go on any goddamn helicopter ride.
Would you go on a helicopter ride?
Of course, yeah.
And it wouldn't. And you're like not afraid of it or any of that stuff, right?
I'm not afraid of shit.
Oh, really? Okay.
No.
All right. Dude, I'm kind of terrified of heights. But that's something like, it's such a rarity. It's like, I would suck it up and, you know, and sweat it and deal with it just to do it for one time. Cause it's like, you're never going to see that again. But at the same time, I would never, like, you know, the big shot at the top of,
Stratosphere?
Yeah, that's not happening.
No, I've done that a bunch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, good time.
I thought what would be fun is next year we get quad on that. Right? You know,
Yeah, his legs will just be flailing.
the one that goes like over the side.
Yeah, he'll look like one of those advertisement balloons, you know?
Yeah. All right. I can't get this to. Oh, I'm an idiot. Bear with me. I think
I'll bear
Nope.
with you. What have you been talking about?
no one's going to do it. Nothing important. I've just been getting yelled at for supposedly trashing someone's kids.
You don't want to do that.
And we've been talking about all sorts of stuff. Yeah, there. And we've been laughing because he unfortunately, like when we started the show, he was sort of people were on his side and a bit of it, and we're like, agreeing, that maybe I had gone too far or something like that. But he keeps chatting, and it's great because the more he chats, the more he proves the point that he's not the brightest light on the tree. So
you guys are just off in the weeds.
Oh, yeah. Look, man, I don't.
Man.
Yeah, I don't. This is like a whole thing of like, oh, you gotta, should settle this beef. You should settle this. And it's like,
It's up to you guys.
yeah, to me, there's nothing more annoying than it's like if you don't get along with somebody, you don't get along with them, and then if you're gonna get along with them, that's great. But it'll happen when it happens. Not, somebody's not gonna be able to force it to happen.
Stage.
My brothers hated each other, and I wasn't about to get in the middle of that. So
And that. Boom. Let's screen it. All right, are we ready? So I'm just going to 7.5 minutes. Should be pretty heated by then, shouldn't it?
All right. So here we go.
Wait, I think the Dirty Jersey Rat had a clip.
Oh, really?
Good play. Yeah.
Is it a short one?
No, it's like.
No, this is the clip. This is the final boss.
is it a short one?
Okay.
Fair income.
Yeah. It's a 24-minute clip. It built up, but I wanted to get where it really got going. So we've gone 7.5 minutes.
He's trying to do his thing, and
he super shat his pants.
Wonder who that was.
I'm sure it's going to be Dan will portray it. Oh, I got him. But we were just. Yeah.
This is in the lull where they tried to fucking break away a little bit. I'm going to skip forward a bit further. That about there.
Well, when he went on to pretend to debate and then became like best buddies, and now he hates him again.
Let's talk about $2 Dan. Well, why'd you leave all this in, Final Boss?
Yeah, Final Boss.
Don't be kind, dude. That's your problem. Don't be kind. Let it loose.
You're fucking like you're just a drunk, man. It's funny.
Oh, that's the first time you called him a drunk. Thank you, Mr. Nobody. Being a member for 2 months. Mr. Nobody 60.
Hey, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Let's try something.
You sending Crumb the link?
No.
Okay, because I didn't,
No, I'm not.
I don't have 2 hours.
I know there's.
That might be good.
There's no link that Crumb would turn down, but I'm not gonna send him this one. Isn't Granny on? I mean, that's where he's got. I'm sure he's got plenty of. He could go over there. So,
Nah, dude.
All right. Here's where we go. I like Final Boss's clips, but we need to get the boss to make some that are shorter. So we'll try to go through this.
Dirty Jersey Rats was pretty good, but it is
Dirty Jersey.
Yeah, it's not all YouTube. There's another section you could just cut it off at.
Oh, cool. All right, let's try that. Maybe that's better. Now I'm like, what do you call it? I feel like I'm Dean looking this shit up in the middle of a show. That's where I learned it from. Let's try that one. Yeah, I just thought I was going to run theirs, but I didn't realize that clip was from them. I thought it was from. I didn't know who it was from, and that's why I couldn't find it. And shame on me for not knowing that it was. Here we go.
No big deal.
All right. And share screen. Cloud Town chat. And go.
Oh, no. This is Buckman.
Yeah.
You're muted.
So
Can't hear you.
Dude, my fucking
beautiful.
85-year-old mother
Oh my
looks better
God.
than Buckman, dude.
is your mic working, Schmuel?
Of course.
Wait,
it's not.
what?
From
Am I
this expression,
working?
no.
Hang on, let him.
Of course it
I'm
is.
Oh, there he is.
But I can't
Oh.
fucking enter with a fully
course it's-
functioning mic.
Yeah, Jesus,
I
I'm
can't even
great.
speak. I got to talk to
I'm-
And you're
It's
not
not
even
fully
drunk.
functional.
Big. I was laughing because it was like you the other night with the mic problems, and I talked to Quad today. I'm like, oh, Big always has mic problems. It felt good to be able to say that.
Did you just take a tissue to your
Right
mouth
here.
to dab your drool?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm what do you call it?
I saw the video that
Yeah.
Diddley put up the other day. It was so
That's not weird at all, Frank.
Do you got a hanky?
There wasn't
No,
even
I have a
any
box of tissues like an
salutations.
adult.
I don't know what
No,
salutations
adults have
are
hankies.
exactly.
No, adults don't have hankies.
Children
it's
have
just with the
Hankies are
tissues.
disgusting because it's like
Greetings and kind words, things. Greetings and salutations.
you got snot, and then you
I
got
feel like there was even a
Real men fucking have
I
know
hankies,
it's
bro.
not.
no. Yeah, maybe in 1950.
Well, I mean,
Do you know
that's
what
where
I-
you came from, right?
Do you know what my goal is for tonight? Is to get Grumbum and Schmuel getting along again. You guys used to
No,
be
not
buddies.
not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
I wish you happy Merry Christmas, bro.
Oh,
No, it's cool.
Well, never mind then.
I got no problem with Schmuel.
I'm
He's
not-
a good guy.
I've
He's a
also
good guy. I
learned-
just, he's easy to, fuck with because he gets angry like this.
Yeah, but
Are
what
you
if he's not
serious?
in the mood?
You got to be fucking kidding me.
Look at me not being angry. You know, there I am.
Yeah, this
I
was
fucking
serious.
bounced you from a show
It
for
was
being out of
all
your fucking
downhill from
mind.
here.
Because
And
I
you
said
spent
that
10
Ava was a
days
fucking
sending
tranny.
DMs to me and everybody else on the planet,
No.
whining about it.
No,
Now
I
I'm the one
didn't.
that's mad. Come
It
on,
was,
dude.
I sent a DM to you and fucking OG Mumbling Nick, and he got it. You didn't.
He got it. He called me to tell me you wouldn't stop sending him DMs.
No, dude, that's not true.
It is
Maybe
true.
he did. Maybe he did, but I didn't. I sent him like maybe 3 DMs. You like 4.
Oh, please, come on. You know what? I probably delete shit, but
I
if
got
I
the
did now,
receipts.
if I could look at Twitter, I will probably pull it
Dude,
up.
I'm a horrible peacemaker, man.
Proudly a heathen. Proudly.
I'm not in a
No,
peacemaking
it's fine.
mood.
You know, Shmuel's just like, oh, you were
That
fucking,
happened,
you were
that
drunk,
happened.
you were drunk. Oh.
It's cruel, Muckman.
I'm gonna be
Shmuel doesn't like when people
easy-
drink.
Easy hit what
Shmuel's like, I told Shmuel I don't want to be on stream with Ava, and then
Right,
he
Lemmy?
brings Ava on, and then he gets surprised when I'm fucking on there with her and go at her, and then
All
or
the
him.
beer and the fag, please.
and then he's like, then he kicks me
You
off, and
couldn't
then he gets
stay
surprised.
awake. You weren't making
I
any
was
sense.
fine,
Yeah, I was fine.
Yeah.
You weren't fine. Everybody on the panel was asking you if you were okay.
Well, that's their
And
problem,
this was-
not mine.
And yeah, I don't
Who
want to
else
get
was on
into
that
it,
panel?
but I was told before you came on from you that you had like managed to address the issue and whatnot.
No.
And then you came on and you were fucked up.
Oh
and
no, no one's ever fucked up on the internet
Off
in
a
the
beer and a
Delaverse.
fog,
Here,
please.
hey man,
No, I mean,
people
it's fine.
people
it's
are
fine.
allowed.
You-
Hey
you-
man, people are allowed to be fucked up. I got it, but it was like you were just totally out of sorts. You were saying stupid shit.
I watched
You
it back
couldn't
after
keep
the fact.
focus. You just kept insulting Ava and her, her transgender thing or whatever. And
So I just realized somebody did put up the background. Somebody, I'm going to try to find it while we look at this, and feel free to comment as we move along. But Big W put on your
like,
mediator
this is
hat.
not the place for it, right? I mean, and I'm not saying
Yeah, right.
the
It's-
internet
it's
isn't. I'm
not
just
good
saying
fucking-
my
it's not
my
a good
show
show
isn't.
when
So
there's
there we go.
confrontation.
Yeah, but
I think
Ava's a close
what
friend of
I was
you.
mostly texting you after the fact was like, "What are you doing? This was a great show. Even if I was fucked up, attacking a
No,
fucking weirdo
no,
tranny.
no.
Why would you
kept
not?"
sending me
I didn't.
DMs
No, dude, you're
saying that I was
exaggerating.
a
You're
fucking
exaggerating.
asshole and that I was this and I was that.
Well, you are. You
and
were
then
kind-
like
you are kind of
5
an
days
asshole.
later or 6 days later, I
No,
got the
no.
final DM, and the final DM was,
No, dude.
"So Crumb was drunk on the internet.
Nah,
Big deal."
dude, nah.
I wasn't just drunk. I was actually taking Xanax that night,
That was
and
a
I think
good
that was your
swallow
issue
from
because you were like
Crumb.
trying to like
Peed all over
AA
his
father me.
Commercial almost like that swallow.
Yeah, beforehand, because you're a dude with a wife and kids, and it's like it's
Yeah, and
hard
my
for
wife
me
and
to
kids are
watch you
fine. They don't
fucking
need
ruin your
fucking
life.
Schmuel's
But
help,
hey,
bro.
You know, but we were going back and forth with it, dude. It wasn't one sided. You gave me a whole thing about Jesus Christ or whatever. So
Yeah. Okay,
but
'cause I'm a
enough.
fucking
I don't really
Catholic.
shouldn't really go back into the. I shouldn't go into your DMs, but I mean, it was just the number of them,
I'll read all the DMs right now if you want, dude.
and they were ridiculous.
Did you
I don't
guys?
really want you to, but you're welcome to do it.
No, I'm not going to do that because DMs are private.
Sometimes.
Listen, all right.
Sometimes,
So Shmuel, let's squash the beef, dude. Right now, let's get Big Dub his win. Like I'm fine with squashing the beef. I won't say shit about you again. And I do watch your show. I'm a member on the fucking Schmuelcast, bro.
Think of it like a hermit crab, you know.
I'm all about.
And you're just passing through this one to the next, you know.
Right. And maybe I will.
You're free to say shit about me. I don't really. It doesn't.
No, I know you don't care.
It doesn't matter.
And I don't care either. We should just both admit we don't care, right? We don't care. Because I mean, in the end, you don't know.
No,
me.
I don't care
you.
that you say shit about me, but I do care that
I don't even say shit
you
about
get all
you.
fucked up, and I don't want them finding you by the smell in the room.
Dude, you don't have to worry about that. This is not my first rodeo,
No, it's
and I appreciate that you're concerned for me. I do, I really do. But you don't have to worry about it. I've said
but I'm
way worse to other people.
Well, maybe it's not. Maybe this just isn't going to work out as far as being friends. But we can discuss
We don't have to
other
be friends.
topics.
Yeah.
Big Dub, have they made up yet? I went to.
No, they haven't. I don't think they're going to.
The blind
switch
second
something?
mic guy has dealt with me way more than you ever will, and he still is my buddy. So I'll just say that.
What were you going to say, Schmuel?
I was gonna say $2 dance and it's super chat to wanted to know how much I choked it with the orange puppet.
Oh yeah. What? Yeah. What's the story there?
Yeah,
So, do you
that's
feel like the
kinky as
orange
fuck.
puppet?
So
Do you feel
I
like
guess
Master
it's-
Gobbles is big time in you?
We ain't squashing this beef, I guess. Then, huh?
No, I
More like Master
Talking about me,
Bacon, huh?
yeah.
Oh, is that what he was
Back in
talking? I assumed that it was Dan, so I assumed it was male sex that he was talking about. But
You know what though? Like
Yeah.
you should on chat all the time, right? And like we
Or
squash that
email
beef. We squash
sex.
that beef.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you guys
squash.
should.
It's fine. Squash. It's all good.
Yeah. Let's just.
Nah, see, I don't
consider
believe
it.
you, man. That's some fake ass shit you just did right there.
I don't even
Let's
know. I don't have a beef with you, Crumb. That's like
You
the whole
do
thing.
though,
I don't have a
obviously.
beef. I don't really.
You're
it's
just talking about it.
no, I don't have a beef. I just explained what happened, what caused it. It wasn't like it was
Where's the
We
beef?
used to do a good show together,
It
Shmuel.
wasn't like I did any. Like
That was
yeah,
me
I
and
know.
you,
And
Crumbum. That was me and you on his channel.
Schmuel, if you want to give me a couple of Sky Miles, I'll take a couple.
Kind of funny is just during this thing is Crumb keeps saying what a great show we did. Well, you did. We used to do a good show. We used to do a good show. It sucked.
If Tom was here, I would ask him how you ever did a good show because he says you stink.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that
Inconsistencies there, Crumbo.
he saved it.
Oh, it was because of him. You're terrible, but he made it.
I'm sure.
fly you out, huh?
Okay, that makes
But
sense.
Who knew?
He's like Chow. He made me.
Created you, yeah.
It's like without him, we'd be nothing.
Who,
yeah.
who knew that flying you out was a code?
There's
I
a
mean,
wedding
Big Dub,
crack.
you-
Did you
Are you gonna
threaten
go- are you
to
gonna
fly
go
your
fuck-
wife out?
You
fuck
shut
Schmuel?
your mouth when you're talking to me. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
do you do that?
Gobbles, Master Gobbles was saying earlier that he was worried that you felt like he was avoiding you or dodging your show, but he's just kind of a busy guy. Shmuel.
Busy puppet.
I listen. Perfectly honest, I told you I was kind of goofing around because Bibley kept asking me
Yeah,
to get you on the show. Bibley and Serenity now kept asking me to get you on.
Oh,
the show.
Haas.
Oh, what
And so
Serenity
I
as
w-
well? I knew Bibley was, but not Serenity.
Oh,
So
Serenity,
I
no,
would.
please.
So yeah. So that was the deal, and then I could go. Oh well, he's not answering me, and he doesn't want to. He's not ready yet. That thing.
Build up the
Slide in the
anticipation. Yeah, I get
As-
that. You do
I
want
was
to.
just really confused why you were angry at me. So I'm like, I message
Oh,
you back
you
when I see it all the
stop
time.
Bill's fighting with
Yeah, he's
everybody.
been in a bad. Dude, I've noticed he's been in a bad mood for a little bit. He's been
2
putting up
years?
a lot of shit.
I'm
No,
actually
like,
in a pretty good mood. No, I was just. It was. I. You know what? It probably. I was doing my Schmuel thing with them keeping asking me.
Third person.
So, like it wasn't nothing was directed towards you, but I'm like, I was just like, what do you want me to do? I can't fly down to Sydney and make the guy and put a camera in the guy's face.
Whoa.
well,
Are we talking about like
I wouldn't
Doc?
be there anyway.
Wait, you're in
I would've been
Sydney?
Sydney anyway.
I got family in Gosford,
Oh, in
fair
New
dinkum.
South Wales. Right.
Fair
New
dinkum,
South
eh?
Wales. Yeah.
oh no, that ain't.
I'm a quarter Australian, Master Gobbles. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh
Oh, no.
no!
I know.
Um,
I know.
I'd keep that one to myself. But
quarter pound pounder?
It's a beautiful country. Beautiful country.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking expanse.
So my perception of this, and tell me if I'm wrong, was I was trying to involve the orange puppet dabbling down under. I was trying to involve him in the show because he was like sitting there and he couldn't get, he wasn't able to say anything. And like, instead of letting him talk, it's like, this was starting to piss me off, was Crumb just doesn't shut the fuck up. So this poor guy who's there has been sitting there like for the last half hour that I've been on, sitting there not saying a word, starts to talk. And then we got to hear about, Crumb's family in Australia. And it was like, let the guy say something, let him get something out,
Yeah, it's not all about you, Crumb Bum, you bastard.
Like, hey, man, you give the guy a chance.
Yeah, New Zealand. Oh, it's beautiful.
Fuck New Zealand,
it does,
dude.
it does get old
in their
too.
farms.
It does get old too when you've got Final Boss and Cigarette Jones and these guys going, send such and such the link. You're like, come on, pretty much everybody has it that you've brought up. You can't make
not me.
Well, I don't go out of my way to like harass people because I don't even do that. I don't go out of my way to harass people and getting links and stuff. I don't even do it in my own personal life either for stuff.
Oh,
I just know how I roll. Like I appreciate like people trying to get me on shows, but at the same time, I'm like, you didn't have to like harass them for it either. Like the fuck.
And this puppet's like
oh, dude, I harassed Big Dub and Blind Second Mike all night tonight. Give me the fucking link. I gotta get on this bitch.
See, this is what I
didn't want to like turn it like a Tommy Jordan and just link check.
So he did ask you for the link, right? But that was a joke. But then he did come on. So that was the part I was trying to figure out.
I missed his DM. I think Mr. Blue Sky ended up sending it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So he was still giving me shit about it.
All right.
Every show and be like, send me the link. Send me the link. Like I like him, but I'm like he just I'm sure you get sick of it doing it. Like, I would rather someone be like, I'll send you the link. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll
like a perfect gentleman master.
So you're like low-key saying how modest you are. I get it. I like it.
Yeah.
This puppet is really well-rounded. He's stoic.
Yep.
Yeah, I am.
Word of the day.
He's got a lot of decorum. Jeff Close. Oh, crosstalk. He's been drinking all day.
I'm friends with the 2K puppet. Maybe we can get you and 2K
What's
on.
up, bro?
Oh yeah, I'm always in like in Granny's chat and stuff, and they know who I am. Like, I'm cool with them.
You're cool with
Granny sends me the link.
Schmuel's,
so you can watch somebody else's
stop
show?
bragging.
Is that what that's for?
Schmuel's been.
I'm sorry, Schmuel. I'll go on your show at some point. We'll work it out. Don't worry,
dude. You were on once. And that's what I've said. I had you on. I've had you on already. It's like
not puppet though.
So.
I'm sending the link right now.
We're all good.
Who are you sending it to, Granny?
I feel like
I can just say the N-word for you instead.
Because I don't think Granny and Schmuel will get along as good as you and Schmuel did.
Do you think that? How do you feel about that? Well, it's your show, right? And it's Clown Town. Like, are you okay with like just people sending the link out, or how do you feel about that?
No, it's something I've got to figure out. There's like 4 or 5 people that are asking me for the link, and we've already got 5 people on. And I don't know if I do like. We should just do a vote, like a Survivor Clown Town. Every 30 minutes, the chat votes on who gets booted off.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty funny.
And then we bring on somebody to replace them. I don't know. You could even vote me off,
Or you could do one where you like, all right, $100 to boot somebody off, and then you get 100. Then you go like auction it down, like start at 100 and then go down.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd start at 100, maybe $1.99, and eventually we'd be like, all right, for free, just tell us who you don't want.
I'd like to do like 50, right? We'll start off with 50. You can boot who you want for 50, and nobody goes for it. And you're all right, 45, and you're waiting to see who can get the lowest, right?
Yeah, then by the time you get to some of the people, they're asleep in their chair, and you bring them on.
If I had
There's
to,
love,
I don't
love
trust
between Granny and I.
I don't trust Granny. He seems like the guy that would just fuck you in the ass. You know what I mean?
I've heard that he does do that.
Who else was in the room? Tell us what you know.
Yeah, tell us.
I don't
who was
know.
in the room?
I don't know anything about it. I didn't know it happened until after it happened, but I do know that there's a video.
But you could smell it.
Which question?
You couldn't tell. Yeah, that smell just got together with a bunch of other smells. So,
and it made a beautiful baby.
Hey, look, man, it's possible that Dave Sarah and Tommy Jordan really stink, but I've never had that happen. But Granny left their room shortly before I entered, and it was brutal.
Smelled like Bigfoot's dick in there. So you have not. Here's another question, Schmuel. You haven't heard from Penny or the Big Dork?
No, Penny was in the chat earlier.
Wait, I got a question. Did you suck?
No, I have. Yeah, but no, I haven't
Schmuel?
heard.
No,
I haven't heard from either one of them. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit so we can actually get into the.
You're the one on his show all the time. I'm going to assume that you do.
Oh,
I
here
mean,
we go.
you're like intimately smelling him. I thought you got close to his jimmies.
There was no need to be intimately smelling him.
Yeah.
He just wafted around the room.
I could smell
Just
him
get in there
like
and do the bits
2
and
days
go.
later.
he just crop dusted the whole place, man. Just walking around.
Without shoes, walking around.
Yeah, maybe it was his socks. Maybe you need to just wash those socks. Dude.
I didn't know. I wasn't looking at his feet. I just
You weren't licking his
he's
feet?
about my height.
Look at
so
his
kind of
hog.
looking, toward and it just
How tall are
he
you?
looked homeless and
He lives in a fucking shed, dude.
Well, he lived in a plane for about like a couple of hours, too.
Could you imagine?
That's a
I
true
could just
story.
picture like you're in the plane and you're like, oh no, man, I hope some fat boy doesn't sit next to me. I hope some fat boy doesn't sit next to me.
And then you wanna
see
jump
this,
out
like
of the
really
plane.
skinny little guy and he sits down next to you, and then it hits you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god, bring me a fat bride.
Granny doesn't wear underwear. Oh, there's a breaking news. That's that.
With
for
Granny,
some
you can
reason-
sort of see the smell.
Let's move
and
it up a
boy,
little bit.
did we like to fuck with those people.
Yeah,
I once went
Yeah.
on a
Yeah, you were hounding him.
Just bomb them with water balloons while they're getting off the thing.
My city fucking got rid of our Greyhound station because they just shipped all the homeless to our town. So the city was just like, nope, we're done with it.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
once
where
tried
the
to take an Amtrak from New York to Reno, right?
Holy
Like on a
shit.
cross country thing.
Just to watch a man die or something.
Azzy of stars,
And they had a
Genta.
flight from Chicago
to
to
watch a man die.
Reno, and it was the greatest flight of my life. Because just going from New York to Chicago was more than enough train than I'll ever.
Master
All right.
Gobbles. Did you follow the
Let's move this up a little bit.
all the breakups over the after Hackamania? You know, you have.
Yeah. The Rochi hack and
Where you guys
Apple
were
stuff.
really getting
Yeah,
after it, but-
Who else was that?
where are we
I'm
on
trying
this?
to get
Where are
in
we on
there,
this, first, let's go over Roach. We're the only channel that probably hasn't done.
All right, let's see if we can
It
move
seemed
up a
like
little
Eckle
bit.
had shown like his true colors, I guess, at Hackamania from what I've heard as well. But
Wait, no. I
Yeah,
want
he's
to take
kind of
I want
an
to take
expert.
Eccles' side.
I'm going to take
Rochi's
Roach.
show his true colors.
What do you,
I'll tell you this.
Well, first of all, what do you mean, Master Gobbles? What do you mean by his true colors?
well, I heard that he was
That's
really like I think Pat Dixon said it. He's like apparently he expected like Pat Dixon to like know who Eckle was like without his mask on. I think that's what
That
I
was
heard.
that was a mask off moment, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just give you my
Boss is
outside
slipping.
opinion on all that. I think that Eccles was just a normal human, and he didn't want to
Yeah.
engage with some fucking debauchery, and he was
Yeah,
just
yeah, he's a
then-
normal human. He didn't trick us with that fucking pineapple gimmick.
well,
Which I'm going to Vegas, but I don't want to engage in debauchery.
yeah, I mean
That's
that's
so
not
gross.
normal, but yeah, I mean we're talking to an orange puppet, so the fuck?
Dustin Paisley
Or
Most normal thing you can do.
for $6.99 Canadian, I think.
6'7"? What? 6'7"?
Ah,
You are always more than enough trained for me, Schmuel.
Oh, whoa.
Oh man.
Thank you.
On with your
Dustin.
trainers.
I really appreciate that.
I'm try to
here's the only
speed it
thing.
up a little bit.
Here's
Let's
my
get back to the Schmuel Eccles
Rochi-
or the Eccles
Rochi
Rochi
always,
thing.
yeah,
sorry.
that's what I'm doing.
That's what I
Rochi
wanted to
is
say.
always bitching and complaining that Echo grifts, right? And he hated the
Mm-hmm.
grift. And my thing
I
is,
even offered to do the helicopter dance with my cops and bullets in it, but he wasn't
if
having
he
it.
hated the grift so
Bruv.
bad, why, he shouldn't have went
Yeah,
to
bro.
Vegas. He should have,
Yeah.
dude, you're one of the biggest beneficiaries of grifting. So, and you
Yeah,
took
Echo
it.
paid
you took
for
the money.
everything.
You took it, so you couldn't have hated it all that bad.
But they don't let you finish talking, do they?
No,
Huh?
they don't.
It's like what a politician does. You know, they identify something. They're like, oh, the Department of Education is out of control. Put me in charge of it, and I'll fix it. And then they just
Yeah, vote
take,
Joey C. Joey C. Joey do.
it's a very
122.
it's a very savvy, political type move that he made there. I feel like he loves grifting, but
But
he can't.
why
No,
would
but
you
he
like
doesn't.
Hackmania
He doesn't
to
love
do
it,
that,
bruv. He doesn't love it, bruv. Because you know, bruv, I'm not meant like that, bruv.
It's like
But
these
why
guys
wait for
that,
Hackamania to break up though? Why couldn't you just do it beforehand and just save everyone?
Because-
trouble?
Because he wanted to go to Hackamania.
Because
And
he
that was
This
the
is all
thing.
hackamania.
it's like the guys that are saying they're so worried about global warming and pollution, but they fly private everywhere they go and shit. You know,
I'm
it's
only
like,
worried about pollution. I don't care about global warming.
Well, Schmuel
Mazzy, thank you so much for becoming a member. Mazzy of Stars. Memberships are $1.99, people. Please.
was there, and he could tell us the first-hand knowledge. Who was cooler to meet, Eccles or Rochi?
Well,
Yeah.
the answer to that question is Rochi, but that's more because I got to hang with Rochi. Echo was very much on his own as far as like a lot of the people were concerned. Like it was, I thought, oh, maybe the dude's got like some social anxiety or something. You know,
You think?
He's nuts. Yeah, maybe he's not a people person. You know,
But
I mean,
my view on
he,
this,
he wears a mask on the internet. He definitely doesn't want to be seen.
yeah,
my whole
massive
view.
views.
Did he threaten your mom or something?
Sorry,
No, not
Schmuel.
him. Not him. That was fucking that one guy.
What are you saying, Schmuel?
I was just gonna say,
damn you, one guy.
Schmuel, I said.
my whole, I think Rochi was afraid to go on the helicopter ride. Like he was afraid of
Oh, yeah.
helicopters, but he wasn't gonna say that. You know, he wasn't going to do that. And it was like, no, I'm going to stay here and drink and whatever. So maybe Apple got pissed off because it's like, hey, man, paid for this ride, you know, the whole bit. And you're just going to not go? I mean, it's like an hour. It's not like all night. And but I couldn't get that out of my head. Like, I think Rochi was like probably too afraid to go on a helicopter and didn't want to say it. And was like, oh, this way I get to be cool. You know?
Yeah.
Tell me about it,
Yeah.
Genta. We're trying to
Maybe
move
that's-
it
I was too
along
busy
here. I
doing-
apologize.
I'm
I got it
cool.
1.5
But
times.
then why did he go on and kind of shit on Eckel on a couple podcasts? That's
Look, that's
not
what
cool.
I thought. I was the way Eckel treated me. There's not much. I don't have like, I don't really have much positive to say about that interaction. But I've said from the very beginning the way Rochi handled it, I thought was shitty. Like
'Cause he was probably drunk though.
Yeah, I had
I
some.
don't know. This all feels like Aussie guys work.
Because I can't
behind
remember
the
where
eye.
you guys getting the biggest part of the fight, but
It's funny because it doesn't feel like we're ever going to get there, right? Like, it just,
maybe this.
I remember it being a much bigger thing than this, you know?
Maybe he left out the really heated moments. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't imagine that he did, though.
Listen,
he
if someone
wouldn't
bought
do
me a
that,
fucking
right?
helicopter ride, I'm afraid of heights. I'm still going on that bitch. I'm gonna fucking chop all around, bro.
You're gonna
I'm
overcome
go
the fear. You got to embrace the fear.
Yeah, man. I'm fucking. Dude, we're on a chopper going over Vegas. Maybe the Grand Canyon. You can't go over the Grand Canyon.
Oh,
but
no.
maybe close to it.
All right, so here's
Oh, wait,
Tommy. I'm moving forward,
shaving
people.
face and a mustache.
See, it's the what do you call it? It's like a
Well,
video.
I'm
It's
not
like-
going to
it's not-
strike you.
Oh, that wasn't really him. Am I fucking retarded?
You know, that was all
Did you get me, Big Dubs?
He just came on to Mog. He says he just said like came on to
You're
Mog.
fucking.
Okay, so we covered. Everybody get in what they wanted on the Eckel Rochi thing. I'm with Young Old Vibes. I'm Team Pineapple.
Yeah, I'm a
Gotta
pineapple
pick
guy
teams.
too. Yeah.
See, I think something happened.
I'm Team America.
I think
Rochi
something
one
happened
time
to Eckel
said
in
my mom
Vegas,
should die, too,
and that's
so.
why he, you know, and I think it was a snap decision that he made. And from what I was told, I haven't seen it, but I was told that he apologized to Rochi today.
Today?
So, yeah.
No. Good for him.
He did.
It only took
He
2 weeks.
apologized for a couple things.
It wasn't. For this other guy, it was yesterday.
See, I actually sent Eckel a link. I said, or I didn't send him a link. I sent him a DM. I was like, hey, man, if you need a new co-host, and I don't even need any money, fuck Rochi. And he's like,
Then you bitched.
You're probably right, Final Boss. And, but it was like 20 something minutes long, and we needed a we wanted a shorter one, and we wound up hurting ourselves here. So we apologize.
he said, nah, bro, if I'm good, I'm going to do my own thing.
Nah, bro.
Much respect.
He fired OG Mumbling Nick. That's the only thing I'm happy about.
Oh, do you don't like Nick? Nick's a good guy.
I sent
Just
I sent Apple a DM that said,
Nick's a good guy, too.
asking him to come. I think saying just check and make sure you're okay. You know, why don't you come on my stream? We don't have to talk about Rochi. We don't have to talk about any of this other stuff. And then I mentioned his haircut.
Yeah, you said he
What
had
he looks
beads
like
in
in
it or
person. It's something else. And he was like,
Racist.
he said that because I wouldn't go on his stream. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I think he's turning on you right now. He's in the process of turning on you. It's gonna.
So, did this fight
So
ever
what turns
actually
you
come
on,
up?
Schmuel?
That's right, Chris Mack. Good fucking
Chris
I'm
Mack
too
is
old to be
installed.
turned on.
Guess not. It's ended.
Oh, man.
And hey, Adam.
That's your fault. I'm kidding.
What happened though?
Yeah, I know. I wanted I was hoping that the audience would get to see it. Maybe Final Boss can send me a timestamp for his. I'll just put it in and I'll pull that up.
Yeah, give us a good timestamp.
Shit, that's probably where the fucking clip is. I could not remember who had it. Sam Bibley. Videos. No, somebody did a clip, and they had what precipitated the argument where Crumb was falling asleep, where he said, "Oh, I rewatched it and I was fine." Somebody put it up, but I can't remember who did, and I can't find it, and so it was pretty wild. Hey, what do you think about Final Boss is going to Rodney's on Saturday, and so Dr. whatever his name is, Dr. Chow, has decided that he's now got to go to Rodney's. Do you think he's going to do a life form investigation, or is this just, or is he seems like he's really jealous of the final boss. I mean, that's what it comes across to me. Is that what it is, or is it something else?
Final boss lives rent free in his head, man. I've never seen somebody do so many shows about a Clipper / Shatter part-time Clown Town panelist. They're fascinated by him, you know.
They really
between you and Final Boss and
you,
me, sometimes they don't got a lot to say about themselves.
Yeah, I've never got like from you. I've never got like the sensitive fella, you know, kind of thing, kind of vibe.
That's just because I'm hiding it. It's deep under the surface.
Oh, there was like a big hormone, you know. He's got that cortisol running through his body, and I'm like, seriously? He just, you just seemed even tempered. Yeah,
just a bunch of nerds. You know what I mean?
Is that
let them have their fun?
Is that what it is?
Just a bunch of nerds trying to be.
I do look. I do have to enjoy. Anytime that anyone points out that Dan is a complete fucking moron, he's like, "Oh, they're coping."
Yeah, Dan sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know why he thinks he's some kind of tough guy or something.
Yeah.
Get in the ring, motherfucker. Okay.
It's pretty funny. I think I might have found something here. Let's give this a shot, and then I'll wrap it up if it doesn't work.
You were just totally out of sorts. You were saying stupid shit.
I watched it back
after the fact. You
after
couldn't keep focus. You just kept insulting Ava and her, her transgender thing or whatever. And it's like, it's just not the place for it, right? I mean, I'm not saying the internet isn't. I'm just saying my show isn't. So there we go.
It was a great show. Even if I was fucked up at attacking a fucking weirdo tranny, why would you not
sending me?
I didn't
DMs
know, dude. You're
saying that I was
exaggerating.
a fucking asshole.
I agree, Brock. The FB is getting ready to bust out of his shell even more somehow. Hey man, coming to Rodney's is like it'll be his baptism,
That I was there. And I was that.
Well, you are.
And then like 5 days later.
I think this is where we go at each other a little bit.
Later, 6 days later, I got the final DM, and the final DM was,
"No, dude.
So Crumb was drunk on the internet. Big deal."
I wasn't just drunk. I was actually taking Xanax that night, and I think that was your issue, because you were like trying to AA father me.
Yeah, beforehand, because you're a dude with a wife and kids, and it's like
and my wife and kids are fine. They don't need.
So this is like this part really. I put the wrong person up, of course, because I'm an idiot.
That's all right.
No, this is the part. This when I get annoyed at this stuff, it's like, oh, you were trying to father me. No, man, you were telling me that you were falling apart, and I was like, oh, nah, and you told me about some, things you did, and I was encouraging you to continue with those things. So yeah, that's me trying to father you, so be it, right? But that's what I'm kind of talking about, like with this sort of dishonesty in the Dabbleverse. But I guess it's like all over the internet. It's something happens one way, and then I don't know whether people are embarrassed. I don't know what it is, but then they got to change it, later on.
Fucking Schmuel's help, bro.
But we were going back and forth with it, dude. It wasn't one-sided. You gave me a whole thing about Jesus Christ or whatever. So. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm a fucking Catholic.
Shouldn't really go back into the. I shouldn't go into your DMs, but I mean, it was just the number of them.
I'll read all the DMs right now if you want, dude.
And they were ridiculous.
Did you guys?
I don't really want you to, but you're welcome to do it.
No, I'm not gonna do that because DMs are private.
Sometimes.
Listen, all right. So Schmuel, let's squash the beef, dude. Right now, let's get Big Dub his win. Like I'm fine with squashing the beef. I won't say shit about you again. And I do like your show. I'm a member on the fucking Schmuel cast, bro.
Think of it like a hermit crab,
I'm all about.
And you're just passing through this one to the next,
Right. And maybe you know what? All right, I will admit that
you're free to say shit about me. I don't really. It doesn't.
No, I know you don't care.
It doesn't matter.
And I don't care either. We should just both admit we don't care, right? We don't care. Because I mean, in the end, you don't know.
No, I don't care that you say shit about me, but I do care that.
I don't even say
you
shit
get
about
all fucked up, and I don't want them finding you by the smell in the room.
Dude, you don't have to worry about that. This is not my first rodeo.
No,
$2 dance in a super chat to want to know how much I choked it with the orange puppet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Email sex.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all good.
Yeah, let's just
Nah, see, I don't believe you, man. That's some fake ass shit you just did right there.
I don't even know. I don't have a beef with you, Crumb. It's like
You do,
I don't
honestly.
have a beef. I don't
You're
really-
just talking about it.
No, I don't have a beef. I just explained what happened, what caused it. It wasn't like it was a.
We used to do a good show together, Schmuel.
It wasn't like I did any. Like
That was
yeah,
me
I
and
know.
you.
There it goes again, right? We used to do a good show together.
That was me and you on his channel.
Schmuel, if you want to give me a
missed
couple
you,
of
man.
Sky Miles, I'll take a couple.
I'm gonna fly you out, huh?
But
Who knew that flying you out was a code?
There's
I
a
mean,
wedding
Big Dub,
track.
you
You
ready to go-
threatened
ready
to
to
fly
go
your
fuck-
wife out.
You
Saturday,
shut
yeah.
your mouth when you're talking to me. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
do you
Master
do that?
Gobbles. Master Gobbles was saying earlier that he was worried that you felt like he was avoiding you or dodging your show, but he's
I'm gonna move up.
Yeah,
You saw that?
you know that thing.
build up the
Slide in the mood.
anticipation. Yeah,
No,
I get
I
that.
noticed.
You're not gonna watch it, Chrome? What a bitch.
No, why would I?
Crumb bum. You're a menace.
Decided.
he is
Gin and
mad.
juice.
So what? Okay, then the only other
No,
thing,
just juice.
the only other thing I was wondering about was the $2 Dan stuff.
Oh, you're
Don't read
right.
the $2 ones, please.
Tommy Jordan for $2. Pretend.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody said when we sniped you, we saw a super chat from $2 Dan and said,
Hey, Schmuel Buckman, can you take a picture of the super chat, please? Oh no!
It's such a
Yeah,
mess.
Dan
dude.
super chatted in a bunch tonight. He's
1312. I just got the number. Let's go. About there.
same thing over and over again.
Like your
jokes
show?
are fucking hack. It's the same stuff over and over. There's nothing new, Crumb. You're like the guy I watch. Come back 7 months later. It's like I'm watching the show I watched 7 months ago.
You're a
So
fucking
don't tell
bitter
me
old
what I
man.
am.
You're a bitter
Come
old
on,
man. You're a bitter old man.
I'm a bitter old man.
You are.
Yep.
You got
I'm a bitter old man. And
Yep.
you're a younger alcoholic, so we got something in common.
Dude, I'm
Right?
not just an alcoholic. I'm a
it's,
drug addict too, bro.
if you don't like, hey, here's
It's great.
the thing.
It's great.
If
That's
you don't,
Yeah.
Every kid wants their dad to be a junkie.
Dude, don't bring my kids up to it. See, this is what
Hey,
retards like
Big
you
Dub
do.
is
Is you
gonna
bring my
rap
kids into
again.
it. My fucking kids
Yeah.
love me, dude.
Yeah,
I'm not drunk around them. I'm drunk around you, retard.
Sure. Okay. Whatever you
Fuck-
say.
fuck
I'm sure you're a
yourself,
great
dude.
dad. Just like
Okay.
catalog.
Bring my kids into it again, dude.
It's Big Dub.
Nobody's bringing your kids into it.
You
man.
just did,
I'm
you
bringing
fucking
your
retard.
behavior into it. That's what I'm bringing
But
into
you
it.
don't know my relationship with my children.
Yeah, my
All right.
Good. Let's go.
That's
Fuck
it.
you.
This is
Fuck you.
good, man.
Fuck your mother.
Good man.
Oh,
No, this is the way. Hey, this is the way men converse. Right? Fuck you. Fuck you.
Dude, you bring up. You don't even know me,
Good.
and you say my kids don't like me.
I didn't say your kids anything. I didn't say your
Yeah,
kids
you
didn't
did.
like you. I
What are
didn't say
you talking
anything about your
Rewind,
kids.
rewind, old man.
I didn't
He's
say
like, I bet your
anything
kids
about
are
your
proud
kids.
of
I
you.
didn't say your kids didn't
My
like
kids
you. I
are
said you're
fucking very
embarrassed
proud
of
of
me. That's
me.
what I
You-
said.
No,
Has
no,
nothing to
you
do
said
with
my
my
kids are embarrassed by me.
No, I didn't
Why
say
are
your
you
kids
bringing
are
up someone's
embarrassed by you. I'm
kids?
saying you should
Why
be
are
embarrassed
you-
for your kids.
No, fuck you, dude.
That was really kind of mean, right?
Yeah, you guys were trying to hurt each other's feelings. I felt like.
Let's say.
You don't know me.
I know you're
My
a fucking
internet-
drunk on
my
the
internet-
internet. That,
Okay, well,
that's
that's a
everybody
hobby,
pictures
you
you as.
retard.
Is this just
You gotta
drunk on the
fucking hack an
internet
idiot and
right?
give people money
Dude,
to fucking watch garbage shit. Fuck your mother.
Well, we can afford to go watch garbage shit. We don't have
So
to sit
can
at
I,
home
but I
fucking
don't.
drink
I
it.
go and fucking spend it on my kids. Unlike you fucking.
All right, yep. That's good,
Yeah,
good word.
yeah,
Faggot.
yeah.
Faggot. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, faggot. Were you offended by words? You old fucking
Right.
dumb shit.
Right. Crumb, you drunk. You brought up your kid.
Oh, dude, I'm
Give
fucking.
shit.
Who gives a shit if I'm drunk? I'm still
You're
making
the one that brought up your
I'm
kids.
still
I
making
didn't
you
bring up your
fucking
kids.
feel,
asshole.
alright?
You were talking about how much your kids love you. You were the one that started it.
You got the feels? Look at you. You're fucking upset by a drunk retard on the internet. Who's winning? Not you.
Damn, I have a relationship with Jesus Christ. I'm able. I
now
don't
we're
have
gonna
to
bring
worry
Jesus
about
in.
any of these
Now,
things.
what does
That's
Jesus
my
have to do with this?
thing.
'Cause you're a fucking atheist loser with
I'm
no
all
children?
religious. It's all good.
How was that?
I
Were
thought
you?
it was interesting. You had a sober atheist versus a drunk Christian. You know, there's two.
Well, Catholic. Let's not go too far. Go ahead.
Catholics are Christian.
Dude, it's a joke. Sorry.
But yeah, so you know, it was a little bit of a juxtaposition there between the two belief systems.
Well, I don't know why. It was my reason for bringing it up was like, you know, it's basically getting told like, oh, you know, it's like I've got this personal relationship and this is going to keep me sober and, you know, whatnot. And you're just like, man, come on.
What?
Oh, fuck
Did I bring up religion at all?
Get the fuck out of here.
Completely different.
Dojo, fucking tell this guy to fuck off.
Completely different here.
Dustin Paisley for California.
Oh, dude, look at those tats. Look at this guy.
Cookie. Can't you see? Sometimes it
You know,
works.
actually, I have to go to work in the morning, so
Look
No,
at
but that's the
look at
other
this guy's
problem.
fucking arms.
The other problem is
Arm-
from,
oh,
would not let me read a super chat, man.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He would answer it, and I'd be like, dude, I gotta read, no matter how many times. I don't know.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Unlike fucking Schmuel, who's gonna go online for 3 hours tomorrow and the next day, and no one watches.
Right. This is what. Right.
The views are going up. 69.
Fucking Schmuel. Imagine
all you do is bring a drunken Xanax out. Fucking your old man loser, right? I bring views, baby.
Look at now you're doing what I just did to you.
You're doing. Look at you. You gonna go on Granny again? Is that where you're gonna go? You and your third. Where do you bring views to?
That's by the way, I was saying he was bringing views. I know I don't.
I'm waiting for you to leave, right?
How do you think all your audience feels? They're like, fuck.
All my audience.
Yeah.
Yep, I got it. All my audience.
Yeah.
All what? All 20 of them?
80. I said 80. I gave you a higher number. Come on.
Okay.
You said 20? Is it 20?
Whatever. That's fine. It's fine. I don't care if it's.
Well, I've been chasing him away with this tonight.
I don't know. Is it 12? Is it 17? I don't know.
The dude.
Just nothing I find more annoying than a drunk. The constant.
Of course, because you're
once in a while it's fine, but it's
you have like
day.
Oh, because you said it before, and I listen, and you're like, I grew up with alcoholics. So and then you were an alcoholic, right? Because you're an AA, right? So like your thing is like, drunks are my fucking Achilles heel. Oh, can't hang out with drunks. You know what, dude? I've been sober.
It's not that I can't hang out with drunks.
You obviously can't, dude. You do it all the time.
No, it's drunks to think that they're special or they're smart.
You think you're special?
Oh, when I get hammered, I'm unique and I've got things to offer.
I don't think that.
You do because you're on all the time. You're one of the known fucking
I've been on this show twice, and I go on
everybody knows.
What are you talking about?
Send him the link, and then you're.
That's a fucking joke, you retard.
You were gonna do this. I'm going to do that, and nothing ever happens. All you do is just keep being a drunk on the internet, dude.
Because you're retarded.
That's what you do. I'm a boring old fuck. You're the internet town drunk.
This is the difference. I was mocking you. I was mocking you most of the time. Every time I was mocking you.
You were mocking me. That's why you got so butthurt. You were texting Panhandler, going, "Oh, I guess I'm not getting the link tonight because he doesn't want me anymore."
Do you not understand?
He really. That was I thought he knew that I knew. I don't think he did. That he had been like complaining to other people that he wasn't getting the link to the show, which I thought was pretty interesting.
Fucking comedy? Obviously not. Do I do that with everybody? Hey, Big Dub, did I not send you the link? Did I not send you a chat tonight saying, send me the link? You knew I was joking, right?
Yeah, you're like, no link.
Of course. Shmuel doesn't get it, though, because he's fucking retarded.
You were fucking, okay. You weren't texting me.
Dude.
You were texting Panhandler saying you were butthurt that I wasn't having you on.
Dude, it's fucking...
And this was after the show. This wasn't, this was like, he was like, I guess I'm not getting it. And then later it was like, I guess he doesn't want me.
It's called sarcasm.
It's not sarcasm. It's sarcasm now. It wasn't sarcasm
it was then.
It was
listen,
legit.
I know my
you were
fucking
a whiny
intentions.
little prick. I dealt with you, man.
No. You're just dumb. And you have no sense of humor, dude.
Right. It's not that I have a sense of humor.
You
just rewriting things to make yourself
Look
look like
dumb as shit. You fucking beg for money. You beg for money, dude. What are you talking about? I beg for links to come on. I've never been paid for anything I've ever done on any of this shit, and you beg for money. Go fuck your old.
You're
fucking
proud
face.
of yourself that you haven't paid anything, right?
I haven't asked for any
you're
money.
owning me by doing that?
I do tons of super tips to Chad. I do. I give Chad.
You're owning me by doing that. You're owning me because
100% young old vibes. This is all Big W's fault.
You get everything for free. Is that?
What are you talking? No, I didn't say that. Are you retarded? I said I don't do a show begging for money.
We don't do a show. So
exactly. So you're saying that
just because you're not capable of doing something doesn't mean you own me somehow.
Dude, all right, so let's do a challenge. I'll fucking do a show and I'll snipe you every day, and I will get 5 viewers to your fucking nothing.
Instead of sniping me, why don't you do something on your own? Why don't you do your own content?
Because I'm actually busy. Because I got kids.
I got kids. I got
Jesus.
You got plenty of time to be drunk and streaming, but you can't do a show. You got hours that you spend here. You could have been streaming on your own.
I'm at church all day.
Nah, you guys got to chill with all this sniping talk. It's too soon. My channel got deleted. My channel got struck 1 year ago. Y'all got to chill. It's too soon, y'all. It's too soon, all right? It's been a year.
Can you stop cross-talking, please? With the Jesus?
Yeah,
fuck you, dude. Fuck you, man.
Yo, fuck this Shuli Network. I don't got a channel, bro. This is fucked up. It's been a year.
Is that Albert Einstein?
Yeah.
It's Mensa Math. It's Mensa Math, you dumb bitch.
Did you steal Sennheiser's jokes or something?
Yo,
can we
Maniac.
kick Shmuel off and actually have a fun show?
No, we're Bucket Maniac.
I thought you were leaving.
Shmuel got.
So this was actually the fun part when Boozmock sent in because Crumb said he had to leave to go to work, and Boozmock sent in. We'll see it. I think right the super chat where Boozmock sent in that said like I thought you were leaving, and then it was like, all right, he was being chased off the show, and so then he couldn't leave, and it was that was when I thought it was the most fun.
No, you were going to leave until somebody said I was chasing you, and then you were like, no, I got.
Huh?
It went another hour at least.
Wow.
I'm going to be embarrassed.
You live in
I'm going to be
a
embarrassed.
delusional world, dude.
If I leave, then all these people are going to think he chased me off. I can't have that. This is my whole life. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to, I'm going to go into the Discord chat right after this. I'm going to go to Discord.
I haven't been. I don't have Discord. I don't go in Discord.
Which was, hey Crumb, check your Discord earlier tonight, which I thought was pretty funny. Unless Mr. Blue Sky was just making fun.
So I'm old, you know.
How am I
about that? I could see him joking.
But I'm not bloated, so there's
I'm not
that.
bloated, dude.
What do you know, you what do you call it?
150.
Bloated.
Bloated.
Bloated. Your face
I'm
looks so
bloated.
bloated. You're all puffy and shit.
So this was the best, right? Because
that was the line that got him the most out of everything, I think.
so this is hilarious because then we got to watch the, and I promise the 12 people that we have left, you'll enjoy watching the bloat part.
Tim's
Like
totality.
your liver's not working or something.
Tim's totality for $2, huh? I don't know if I've ever seen one Crumb super chat. So
Yeah,
he's
I gave
weighing
it up.
in. He's weighing in.
Yeah, I do the gifted memberships in Venmos. That's my thing. Wait,
Justin
I look
Paisley.
bloated. Wait, guys, do I look bloated for real?
No, I don't think so.
Do I look bloated? I mean, is Schmuel retarded? Is he seeing things I'm not seeing?
That doesn't mean he's retarded.
I'm not bloated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Schmuel doesn't exactly look retarded either. So you guys.
Well, he does though. He looks like a little child. He doesn't even look like an old man. He looks like a little
Justin,
retarded child.
Not all
sitting in
retards
like
wear
a-
helmets.
Well, no, he was looking down like this and just
You just
the camera was
keep-
like zooming in and out.
Keep going, Crumb, with anything you can find, right? Like,
Well, no, I'm sure
looks
you
like an
just-
old man.
I'm
Now
sure
he
you
looks
bought a
like
new camera
retarded
'cause it looks
child.
like a new camera
I'm
that-
sticking with you. Look
with
like
a
a bloated
zoom.
alcoholic. Look
Well,
at
no,
your
the
face,
camera-
your cheeks, everything's puffing out. Is that why you're wearing the beard? Did you get like a chin you don't want us to see?
No.
I've got hurt feelings.
I mean-
I've got hurt feelings.
You know,
Yeah, I'm sorry, Crumb. I'm sorry.
MBS, back me up.
I
You've seen
apologize.
me. You've
I
seen my
apologize
real.
for hurting
You've seen me
feelings.
for real.
It's
dude.
okay.
Do I look bloated and fat? Am I a fat guy?
You look like a model, dude. Don't even bother. Dustin
So
Paisley.
then, if you're not fat, then what's with the bloating?
I'm not
Army for
bloated,
life.
dude. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Look pretty bloated
You
to
look
me.
bloated, dude.
Your face is really fat compared to the way it used to look.
You look like this other guy I used to know that got paid for his looks, got paid for his appearance. So that's
Johnny
pretty
Depp?
positive. That's positive.
Justin Timberlake, bro.
All right. Sorry to have done that to everybody, but
That was like when on Dodgeball when he told White that his ass looks fat in those pants, and it ruined his whole game.
yeah. Oh, and Gentic, yeah, 100%. That was catty as fuck. That was two
catty
women
deep.
going at it, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, and the only thing, if I had done it with like, you really look bloated. Like it's just the bloat. It's just then it would have been karmic, right? So
You know what I do? I use avocado and something else. I got about 10 more minutes.
no, I got to wrap it up. I've been going for almost 3 hours, and it's like yes, Mr. Blue Sky, I won the argument. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Lady KB, tell Crumb he has cankles next.
Yeah, exactly.
So you were the only person. You were the person who explained to the Dabbleverse what cankles were, right? Was that you? The calf and the ankle.
Oh, there needs to be a variation between the calf muscle and the ankle.
And if there's not, then it's a cankle.
That's the way I've always.
And that's the way I've always heard it too. And I'm like, there's no way Lady KB has cankles, And it's like, well, they're larger. And I'm like, she's 5'11", right? This is like, she's she's big. She's got to carry, it's just like, but in size proportion, like from whatever, they're beautiful fucking cankles. Hey, look.
Slow down, Shield.
I hear this is our.
We want to talk about cankles.
What did you talk about here? It was earlier tonight. Was the film and Dorito fan? Thanks on becoming a member, Liam. Appreciate it, buddy.
Oh, you're insulting your new members? That's not good business.
Yeah. So I know.
Did you hear Scott's story the other night where he went up to the lady and asked her? She says, "Can you guess how much I weigh?" And he goes, "Well, let me go grab a forklift." Got called into HR for that one.
Wow. I once lost a girlfriend to a guy who did measured like chicks, would do the scale at the fair, guess your weight. And yeah, it was most embarrassing thing, you know. And he used to say, like, if she was really hot, right, and he thought she was cute and stuff, that would be the one that he would lose, because he'd have to lose one every now and then, right? And I'd be like, fucking moron. Yeah, well, yeah. Now you're banging my girlfriend. How much of a moron are you? You know? Boy, did I lose out.
I don't know how entertaining it would be, but if you had to just maybe talk to Crumb behind the scenes, would you do that, or is it just not even worth?
Nah, it's not worth it. What's the point?
He's just going to be in your chat every night, calling names.
And that's okay. That's okay. It's one more viewer, right? So, yeah. What the deal is, we are giving him attention because we were going to do this. So, yeah, we'll just start with the. He can just be there. It's fine. I'm happy for him. He was gone for forever, and then he came back, and then when he came back, it was the same shitting on me stuff, from the minute he came out. You suck. You're this. You're that, and I think I hurt him. Is the problem? Like the bouncing him off, I think just hurt him. So
did you like that clip I shared today on Twitter?
Which I haven't really been looking at Twitter today. Which one was that?
I think you reposted it.
It doesn't mean I looked at it. No, I'm kidding.
It's Schmuel Buckman be like.
Oh yeah. Me popping in and. Yeah. I actually did like that one. I thought that was great. Lady KB, the clip where Schmuel pops his head in like the Jesus meme makes me laugh every time. Is that the one she's talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So that was. What's your channel? Is it? What's your channel name?
It's just. Let me just send it to you.
All right, that'd be fine. And then it takes about a minute, people, and then we'll end the show with that.
Send it to you on X.
If a carny took my chick, I'd probably keep that one to myself. That carny retired as a lieutenant colonel from the U.S. Army, so, there we go with that. I could have lost, and he lost her too. So, which is very funny. How did you send it to me?
On X.
Oh, okay. I didn't get it yet. There it is. Sent a post. Let me just say, maybe we can. X is a real pain in the ass to get videos over to. So let's see if we can. All right, gotta pull that down. We gotta add. Oh, hopefully that's the right. No, that's not the right one. No, it is the right one. Share. Add to screen. Spotlight that bitch. And we'll say goodnight with this, ladies and gentlemen. If I hit the right button, we will. Come on, play, you motherfucker. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I hope X works. Sometimes it's weird.
Yeah, so it's just it's showing the. Hold on. Yeah, X is really weird. That's I don't know what it is with. I don't understand what it is with X. Like why it can't get its shit together. So but we'll do it this way. We'll pull that one out, pull that down, and then we will screen and go here and here, and we'll do it this way. This way will work. And let's see if that works.
Sometimes through a debate like that, though, people can really
make it bigger,
end up squashing it. I've seen it happen. What's up, Schmuel? Oh, your camera wasn't following you? Sometimes through a debate like that, though, you know, people can really end up squashing it. I've seen it happen. What's up, Schmuel? Oh, your camera wasn't following you? Sometimes through a debate like
How great. That was great, man, that you pulled that out. That was.
Did your
that was
thing
it.
like glitch to the side or something?
Yeah, it's a Schmuel. I got up to get something and the camera followed me. And then what happens, it loses my face. And then I have to stick it back in so it gets it, you know? So fucking fantastic. Fantastic. Listen.
We could do a really good
All right.
for that.
All right. We've chased away the bulk of our viewers. Thank everybody for being here tonight. It was fun. W, thanks for stopping in. Thursday, guys, we will be here at, I think, 6:30 with the great Mr. Panhandler. And W, where can people find you?
Just Pobo's Clown Town.
And when is that?
YouTube, Saturday nights.
All right. Time to be determined, right? So follow.
It's usually in between 10 to 1 Eastern starting time. We're
Cool.
trying to move it up.
All right. Follow Povo's Clown Town on YouTube and hit the notification button.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. Bye.